I'm recording again. Luigi's fucking dead.
Because he does not.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's true. What was I gonna say? I don't know. That's kind of, I guess, one thing I like in this game when you replay it as Luigi. Normally there's, like, another, like... There's, like, a bunch of... When you first start, like, a new file in the game as Mario, there's, like... another, like, 5 minutes worth of cutscenes at the... Okay, maybe not 5 minutes, but almost. Like, when you do a speedrun in this game as Mario, it does... Like, the beginning alone takes longer because, like... There's another cutscene and, like, a bunch of other stuff that happens. I don't know really how to explain it without showing it. But, all that gets skipped when you start as Luigi. Because when you unlock Luigi, you just play the game... What the heck? You just play the game again, but just as Luigi, who has, different physics and stuff. But it skips the first, like, 5 minutes when it comes to speedrunning. Because you start here instead of, well, in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
But Mario speedruns take longer anyway, like a little bit, because the difference between Mario and Luigi is faster and jumps higher, but it's harder to stop as him. He is usually described as more slippery. Because when you, like, let's say you're running, and then you stop, with Mario it's almost immediate. Like, you're not really going to see him slide at all. But with Luigi, he's going to slide for a good second or so before he's at a full stop.
Oh, okay.
That might have been, the idea of that, if I had to guess, might have been taken from, Super Mario Bros. 2. At least the American Super Mario Bros. 2. Actually, you could say either version of Super Mario Bros. 2. Because, I don't know if you knew, there's 2 Mario 2s.
Oh.
In 1986... Why is my game lagging? Or the software, rather, lagging. Anyway, in 1986, Mario 2, or at least that's what it was called in Japan, was released to, well, Japan. And, it was a much harder version of Mario. It was like it was very similar to the original Super Mario Bros., except it was much harder, and there were, slightly different textures and stuff. The levels were different and everything, but, it's a very similar game otherwise. But anyway, when they wanted to make a Mario 2 in America, they were just like, nope, not that. Because apparently it was a stereotype or something that isn't necessarily false, that Japanese gamers, for the lack of a better term, are better, like they can do, like, harder things in games than, like, American. And so in Mario 2, there was a Mario 2 released in America in 1988. However, it was a retexture. Oh, I did the skip that time. As you can see, I'm not in that cutscene. But anyway, they released a retextured version of this other game that existed called Doki Doki Panic, which was, well, as you can imagine, not a Mario game. So Mario 2 is a different game here. However, in 1993 on the Super Nintendo, they released a game called Super Mario All-Stars, which had Mario 1, 2, and 3, and they also had a game called The Lost Levels, which is the Japanese Mario 2.
Oh, nice.
So, the Japanese Mario 2 here is called The Lost Levels. Holy crap! Okay, we are off to a really good start.
Hell yes.
Usually I do that level in about anywhere between 4 minutes and 4 minutes and 45 seconds to, like, 5 minutes or so. Guess how long it took me to beat that level that time.
How long?
4 minutes and 33 seconds. That is
nice.
insane. That's probably the
That's
best
good.
that's probably the best I've ever done on that level.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, so Mario 2, depending on where you live, is a different game. But Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, which was the Japanese Mario 2, you know what I say about it?
What?
The levels should have stayed lost. The reason
Stays
being,
really-
yes, it's a much harder game, but, like, it's also, like, really bad. The level design is horrendous. As in, like,
Yeah.
it's a very just unfun game.
Yeah.
Also, I need to, like, restart the software I'm using to view my game. I should do it now during this part of the cutscene. I'll have to restart my screen share in the meantime, but I think. Shit. I'm just gonna screen share OBS this time, because you'll see the timer and everything, too. You won't be able to hear the game, but oh well. The software's taking forever to launch that I use to see my... I can still see it in OBS, but, like... It's... Why is it taking so long to launch? This is getting annoying. Okay, the game flickered, which is actually a good sign, but it means the thing is trying to launch. Okay, now it launched. Now I can hear it and everything. Okay.
Oh my.
Oh, shit. I thought I clicked it. Ah, finally. What was I just talking about before I, like, restarted the software?
The Mario games, I think, or I think you might have finished talking about that. I'm not sure.
I think that is what I was talking about. Oh well. Oh yeah, because I was saying that Luigi's, like, slippery physics might be in reference to the Lost Levels, because the reason I say that is because you can play as Luigi in the Lost Levels. When you're at the title screen, it'll say, do you want to play as Mario or Luigi? And that's the thing with Luigi, he is just a lot more slippery, but he jumps higher and runs faster compared to Mario. But I also mentioned the other Mario 2, the American Mario 2, because in that game you can play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, or Peach. So there's like 4 playable characters. But the thing with... and each of the different characters do have different, like, perks. Not perks, but, like, they play differently, basically. Because, again, Luigi, I think, just jumps higher. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Peach can do this float thing, so she can just stay in midair for longer. And, like, you know, kind of... It's really beneficial. And I think Toad is, like, stronger, because, like, in the game, you have to, like, pick up these vegetables out of the ground, and Toad can do it much quicker, from what I've been told.
Oh, nice.
So, which probably just means he's stronger. And Mario is the quote-unquote well-rounded character, so he doesn't, you know, he's just balanced, I guess. I was gonna say something about Super Mario 3D World, but the thing about that game is that it came after Galaxy. But in that game, since that has technically 5 playable characters, again, the same playable characters as the American Mario 2. What was I gonna say? The only difference is that instead of Toad being stronger, he's just given a lot more speed. so he just runs a lot faster than the rest of the characters. Aside from that, all the characters are basically their different traits are copied from Mario 2. They also made Rosalina a playable character in 3D World, and she's an unlockable though. But when her special thing is that she has like this spin attack. So it can be it has a lot of different uses. It can be used as like a double jump, and it can also be used as a separate attack aside from whatever power up she has. Oh wait, scratch that. Actually, the weird thing about Rosalina in 3D World is that if she has a power up, she can't use her spin attack, which is actually kind of annoying. But no, yeah, otherwise she has the spin attack, which is cool. And then there's also games like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, at least the ones that are on console. The ones with multiplayer, basically. Yeah, you can have multiple characters at once, but they all play the same. Well, for the most part.
Yeah.
In New Super Mario Bros. Wii, they all play the same. In New Super Mario Bros. U, I think they all play the same, but they made a port of New Super Mario Bros. U for Switch called New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which is the most complex game in the Mario series. Or complex name in the Mario series, I meant to say. But they added, they have different playable characters, and, like, some of them kind of make the game easier, which I don't think is right. I think all characters should have to play the same, but I don't know. Anyway, we don't talk about that game. That game screams mediocrity. No, I'm not trying to go that way. Can I get on the... Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna... Nope. Okay, I'm at a bad angle there. So I should go on this stair. And I missed. There we go. Okay. But yeah, if I had to say any mainline Mario game is completely bad, well, I kind of already answered that. Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is probably the only mainline Mario game I think is completely, like, bad. Like, Mario Sunshine's pretty close to that. Though there are things in Mario Sunshine that I do like. It's just not a lot. It is Mario Sunshine's my least favorite of the 3D games, at least. I do not like Sunshine. Soup the Mario. As Mario says, let's the go.
Mario is soup.
True.
Yes.
They don't call him Super Mario for nothing.
Exactly. Oh, no fucking way, bro.
What?
Oh my god. So, you remember back in like, ninth grade? I think it was 9th, 10th grade, around there. I would stream this game called Jak and Daxter.
I don't remember you streaming it, but
Or playing
I know you've told me about it.
Apparently they made a project so I can play it on PC now.
Nice.
Haven't played this game in 2 years, man. Wow. Damn.
What?
Holy shit, dude. It's gonna feel so weird playing this game at 60 frames per second. Or actually more than 60 frames per second.
Yeah, it's just a lot of, it's like a lot of games that like weren't made in 60 FPS definitely look weird when they're in it. There was apparently back in like April of last year, I downloaded a PC remake thing of Mario 64. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember downloading it, but I found the files for it. Tried to modify them. Didn't really work for some reason, but I remember trying to start it, and yeah, it definitely looked weird that the intro was in 60 FPS and not 30.
Yeah.
Because even emulated versions show it in 30 FPS, because that's how the game was made. It's the technology they worked with in 1996. Actually, that reminds me, like a day or two after that, Keepy had sent me this file, he said to open it in an N64 emulator, so I was just like, okay. So I did, and to start out, it just looked like Mario 64, no big deal. Until you get to the file select screen, none of the files were made, obviously, but instead of saying new file, it said, like, new for new file, it said old, which was definitely weird. Not only that, instead of the files being called Mario A, B, C, and D, they were called A, B, J, and X.
Oh.
So, okay, you start one of the files, no big deal. Everything looks fine until you walk into the castle. You know how normally when you walk into the castle for the first time, Bowser says nobody's home, now scram?
Yes.
Instead, the text was replaced with, get the fuck out of here. And there was a lot of other text in the game that was just changed. Like, whenever you would open one of the star doors that you, like, normally, you know how when they're locked, they say you need this amount of stars to get in?
Yeah.
And when you unlock it, it says the power of the stars allows you to get through or something like that. I don't know. But no matter what, it just says LOL. And that's it. That's the entire notice. He also apparently managed to change some of the backgrounds in some of the levels. So, Cool Mountain, the background was just a minion. And in... what level was it? Oh yeah, Womp's Fortress is a Fortnite wallpaper. So yeah, that was great. Oh yeah, and all of the, like, level names have been changed as well. So that's great. I don't remember. I'm trying to think of what some of them were. I can't think of them, but oh well. There's a skip in this level that I'm playing right now that you can basically skip the entire level, but it's kind of like an intermediate skip. Instead, I do this beginner skip right here, where you can skip a good amount of the beginning, and that's it. Or you just long jump off this cliff on the side, and you'd skip part of the beginning, and now I'm going to the next planet already.
Hell yeah.
But you can skip basically the whole level with this one skip called, like, the tree skip, and, you have to, like, go a different route to begin with, and then you, like, you get to this tree, and you have to, and normally if you're on the tree, you're sliding off of it, but you have to, like, get a bunch of, like, specifically timed jumps and whatnot, and you end up getting to the top of the tree, which is at the end of the level, because that's where you meet where you meet with the toads, and they give you a star there. But the tree at the end of the level is on the first planet of the level, so yeah, you can just get to there using a bunch of weird skips and stuff.
Nice.
But it's kind of an intermediate trick, so I'm still not, like, there.
Yeah.
There are like a small handful of skips in this game, I know. None of them are, like, advanced or difficult by any means. There's this one I might have showed you before in this level with, like, this bubble you have to go in. Basically, in the you could skip the entire second half of the level by backflipping and long jumping off past this invisible wall. And that's it. Normally you have to go, like, this really long path, but instead you can just when you enter the area, you backflip onto this rock behind you, long jump to the right, and there you go, you're at the star.
Holy shit.
Because, yeah, there's normally a wall there with these rocks that you normally can't jump over, because above that there's an invisible wall that prevents you. But, yeah, so if you try to go past that invisible wall, you'll fall, and, yeah, you just can't get over it. But you can go around it.
Ooh.
So that's what I do. There was this event going on back in January. During the event, they were doing this Galaxy speedrun race. There were these 4 speedrunners. They were all obviously speedrunning Galaxy, same run and category and all that. And there was a commentator, and the commentator was saying that talking about the skip. And he was just like, so first he was just talking about it. He was just like, there you go, you just skipped the entire second half of the level. I'm just like, well, that looks easy. And I was right.
Wow.
So, yeah. The event that happened, they actually do it like, it's just like a big speedrunning event called Games Done Quick that happens twice a year, every January and July. It's just a big, not even just Mario, it's just a giant speedrun event that happens. It's actually, the nice thing about it is that it's actually for, like, charity. So, like, they usually pick, like, a charity to have all the earnings donated to, and they, as of the past few years, they've been earning a good amount of money each time. They've been earning, like, I think a couple million. It's an event that happens for, like, a week or so straight. It's just a big speedrun marathon.
I see.
Yeah. It's really cool. I've watched it on and off since, like, 2015, I think. My brother got me into it years ago, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the one I was talking about was this past January. It's streamed on Twitch whenever they do it. I think they did recently announce when the next one is in January of next year. Like the specific dates for it. It's just there's no like specific schedule for it because they usually have like a predetermined order for who's running what when. So yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This run is going on a much better start than the run I did yesterday. In the run I did yesterday, I think I did start out with a good amount of a small amount of levels that I was Actually, no. When I started the run out, I was losing time on a good amount of levels, which is, you know, not a very good start. But then all of a sudden, I was saving a lot of time on some levels. And then that kind of just went back and forth for a while until like the third to last level I lost time on, and yeah, that wasn't a good thing, so. Oh well. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing that I finished a run that wasn't a personal best. It's just something I kind of have to get used to over time. What the fuck? Okay, well, I just died. I got hit by an enemy, and when I got hit by the enemy, I fell off this railing over here. Okay.
Huh.
Well, anyway, that happened. That's my first death this run. Usually, that doesn't happen so soon, but oh well. That was eventful, I guess. Not really. But yeah. The Games Done Quick event thing usually happens in person, but I think ever since 2020 they haven't been doing it in person. People were thinking they would do it in person this upcoming January, but I think they announced that they're not because because of the planned location. They're like, I think it was some place in Florida, and well, you know, it's Florida. I think that kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Someone who I follow on Twitter quote retweeted the post announcing it would be online again, saying, "Can we just eliminate Florida from existence?"
We should. But what gender does the United States come?
But what?
But what gender does the United States become?
I don't know. I guess female, just trans. I mean, if there's no dick, then, like, I guess it's... I mean, it doesn't necessarily... I don't know.
Okay, so if we remove Florida...
That means the United States has no penis.
But if we have to make it a female, we have to remove Georgia.
True. True. Or we could remove Georgia, but we could move it to That's it! I have the perfect idea. I was gonna make a joke about Wyoming, but on second thought, how about between like upstate New York and like New York City, there should be a border there, and that will separate New York into two different states. One of them will be New York, and one of them will be Georgia. Because you know what? New York City is basically its own state.
Yes.
And that would work out in upstate New York's favor.
Exactly.
And that way, yeah, I was gonna make a joke about Wyoming, but there's no such thing, so there's nothing to worry about there. So.
I can't believe... Wow.
And, oh yeah, the major difference, that reminds me, there's... A lot of people say that there's no such thing as Ohio, but that's not true. There's one major difference between Ohio and Wyoming. Ohio exists. Ohio has nothing in it. That's why it's known as the Great Void. There is basically nothing in the entirety of Ohio. Yes. You can go through Ohio and you'll find absolutely nothing. However, Wyoming doesn't exist. That's it. There's just nothing, like, there's no state border for an area called Wyoming. It's just not a word. It's just it's not an English word, I should say. It's Italian for no state here. It was a myth. It's a complete myth made up by the Italians to confuse Americans into thinking that there's 50 states when there's not.
Yeah.
There's 49. Well, 47 if you exclude Alaska and Hawaii, because Hawaii is an island, and Alaska is part of Canada, if anything. I mean, it's literally attached to Canada.
Yeah.
But it's United States territory, so I guess we don't have a choice.
Yeah. Dude, I cannot believe I am going to be living on the West Coast next year.
Oh yeah, you're moving to Penis, Arizona, right?
Yes. Yup. It's just for 5 months though.
Oh, okay.
So
What's happening afterwards? Are you moving back to New York?
moving back to New York and going to the airlines.
Ah.
So literally next year my literal dreams are gonna come true.
Nice.
Which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I might have to wait another year or two because I have to get a restricted ATP license where like I'm like, how do I describe it? Like it's like a license where I can fly commercial aircraft without like having to be 23 or having a certain amount of hours.
Oh, okay.
So what I can do is start off by flying skydivers or flying private jets.
Hmm.
So that's like my two options for when I finish.
Yeah.
And then when I turn 23, I'm probably gonna go to UPS
Yeah.
as a pilot. Because I already have an amazing career with them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, why? You were supposed to hit the dome! What? What the fuck? This usually doesn't take this long, and this is just the first part of this fight. There we go. There's something I was gonna say. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I just remembered. So next month on the 8th, or at least me and my parents are leaving on the 8th, because I probably have told you this before, that my sister's moving here, my sister that lives in Indiana.
yeah.
So me and my parents are leaving in less than a month now. We're leaving on the 8th, but my parents have been saying that they're just not the one part they're not looking forward to is that most of the driving takes place in Ohio. And my mom has said that Ohio is the most boring place to drive through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I had to guess, so like it's like a 13-ish hour drive. So like, let's see. So actually, wait, I'm trying to think. Because I think like it'll probably be like 5 hours in New York, probably about, if I had to guess. And then like 10 minutes through Pennsylvania. Like that's not even a joke. And then probably about, I don't know. My mom said like 8 hours through Ohio, but I don't know if it's gonna be that much. It'll probably be like 6 or 7 hours, but still too long to be in Ohio. Fortunately, we're gonna be leaving at like 6 in the morning, so if hypothetically we leave at 6 and New York takes exactly 5 hours, that means we'll arrive in Pennsylvania actually at like 11 a.m., which means we'll be in Ohio very shortly after that. So we'll be in Ohio from like 11 to I don't know. 11 to 6, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Which 6 p.m. by the way. But yeah. We're actually gonna be spending 2 nights in Indiana. We're gonna be arriving at the hotel on the night of the 8th, and then the next day we're going to help my sister pack their stuff, get the cars loaded up and everything. And the original plan was that right after that we'll be leaving and going straight home. But we changed the plan because we would originally we would have to arrive in the middle of the night, arrive back home at like probably 2 or 3 in the morning, and everyone will be exhausted, and that's kind of risky to be on the road while tired. So we changed the plan to spend a second night in Indiana and leave the next morning. And then we should get home that evening, when the following evening rather. But yeah, it's definitely something to look forward to. Wait, today's the 11th, so that means I'm trying to think how many days left. I want to say 27. Actually, okay, Google. How many days are until October 8th? 27.
21? Oh, I was 6 off.
27, yeah. I might have just heard the Google Home in the living room on accident. I might have activated it on accident. Actually, no, it couldn't have been. It was probably just my phone. The reason I know it's not the one in the living room is because the one in the living room for some reason has an Australian accent. We still don't know why. This one didn't have an Australian accent, but the one in the living room... I don't know why, but the one in our living room has an Australian accent, and I don't know why. Nobody knows why why it ended up just changing to be Australian.
Hey, Mike, why is she Australian?
I don't know. At least it's not as bad as the one we used to have years ago. I might have told you about it before, but you know what it would do?
What?
Every time you would talk to it, it would speak in a different language.
What the f...
I'm not kidding. Like, you ask it a question in English, it speaks in Chinese. You tell it... Or no. One time, we asked it a question, and it started speaking German. My brother then went on Google Translate to learn how to say, speak English in German, and then replied... Or wait, no. No, I skipped a step. She did say something in Chinese, but then something else. We said the question again, and then she spoke in German. So then my brother went on Google Translate to look up how to say "speak English" in German, and then it replies in English, "I'm already speaking English," which no, you're not. You're very clearly speaking in every language but English.
Exactly. You want to know what's really cool about this Jak and Daxter game?
What?
It broke the Guinness Book of World Records 7 times.
What for?
I think... I gotta search it up real quick, because...
Was it for the same thing every time, or...?
No.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense now that I think about it, so...
I know one of them is, like... It was, Jak and Daxter was the first seamless 3D world in a console video game.
Oh.
Very first. What else? How many records did Jak and Dax?
Bitch. I don't know why I just said that. I hit the boss I'm fighting right now once and just say bitch.
Wait, what'd you say? You cut out.
I said bitch.
Oh. Oh. Ha. Ha.
What? What?
It's working.
What was this game originally for? Because I know you said this is like a PC port.
PS2.
Oh, yeah, it kind of looks like a PS2 game. Well, obviously, like, you know, improved graphics of a PS2 game anyway.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dude, I am getting flashbacks.
Nostalgia moment.
Okay, F is to...
Fuck. Presumably.
Hold up, wait, look.
What?
He has his fist out, F is the fist.
Ayo?
See? Look.
Couldn't you hook up I could assume you would probably be able to hook up a controller, though. I mean, I could imagine for a game that was originally for a game that... Or originally... What am I trying to say? I could imagine a game that was originally played with a controller would probably feel better with a controller. I mean, I guess that's up for interpretation, but...
Yeah.
Some people prefer games with a controller over, like, keyboard. I mean, it really depends on the game.
Yeah, I do want a controller, but the thing is that I don't have one.
Oh, okay, well that makes more sense.
Unless... I'll be back.
Alright. Me too. Oh damn, no random background noise before you came back this time?
I know, right?
I was kind of expecting to hear some sort of scream or like undefinable noise, kind of like the last two times. Yeah, like that. Kind of like... Yeah, I heard that time.
Did it sound similar?
Not really.
I found my Xbox 360 controller.
Nice. It works?
No way. Wait. I can plug this thing into my keyboard.
What?
I can plug my controller into...
That's weird.
What?
I don't know what the fuck you just said. I mean, not to say you know either, but...
Oh, it's working, yes! Yes! Oh my... Yo. Hell yes, dude. I'm excited, bro. I'm gonna... I don't know how many times I'm gonna... I don't know how many times I'm gonna beat this game today, bro, but like...
2.
Like 5, 10, it's depending on how long I stay awake, bro. Like, holy shit.
Or you could, I don't know, 2 to the power of 100,000. I don't know. That's probably
50. The equivalent of 50 astronomical unit times.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
The distance in miles between the sun and Earth, I think.
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot what it meant.
50,
What is
I was gonna say 50
astronom-
light years, but that actually doesn't make sense. That's more like a distance. Doesn't really work in this case.
Yeah, I was right.
Makes
The
sense.
distance from the center of the Earth to the center of the Sun, that is 149.6 million kilometers. So I can probably
Times
beat
50.
this game 149.
Times 50 because of what you said before.
Yes. So
Probably a large number.
149. 149 million times 50. 7.45 times 10 to the 9th.
That's awesome.
That's how many times I'm gonna beat this game today.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna die.
Aren't we all? Damn! Thought I could damage boost onto the thing. I hate this level. This is one of the most unfun levels in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It is good for, like, grinding star bits. That's the only reason I ever like to play this level. Aside from that, it's, like, a bad level.
Yeah.
I should have landed on the blue thingy! Why? Why must you do this to me, game?
Oh,
like
I'm also getting a new phone.
Oh, nice. What phone, if
What?
you know?
The iPhone 14 Pro Max that just came out this year.
I didn't know there was an iPhone 14 yet.
Yeah, it literally just came out.
Oh.
Like, when T-Mobile releases it, I'm going to find out, I want to find out how much I could trade my phone in for the Pro Max.
Hmm. What do you have now?
The 12.
Ah.
But since I'm gonna be in Arizona, I might as well just get me a phone that'll do me good.
Yeah. Shit, now I'm losing time in the run. This is the first level I'm losing time on, though, which isn't necessarily a bad thing considering how far I've gone without losing time. But I can't say I'm surprised. This is Slingpod Galaxy. It's a very annoying level. Why? Why are you like this?
Cause it's freaking Mario bullshit, bro.
Why?
Oh,
Ugh. I remember the first time I beat this level back in like 2013. I remember I was playing it for like 30 minutes straight, and 20 minutes were spent at this last section I'm at, and I was playing the level for so long that I got so many star bits I couldn't collect anymore. I had 999 star bits. I'm dead serious. I was like 9 or 10 at the time, but like I had so many star bits that I couldn't collect anymore until I beat the level. This is not going good now. This is going horrendously. You know, I think it's fun.
no.
I think it's funny too, because like yesterday when I played this level, I think I remember saying that it was the quickest time I've ever had on this level. Because I think I only had like 2 or 3 deaths.
Oh, really?
Yesterday, yeah. Which is still not good in this level, or any level in a speedrun. Oh, I finally got the star. But like, it's really good, you know, compared to other times I played this level. So yes, now I just went, in the span of a single level, I went from 22 seconds speeding my time to 2 minutes behind my time. Over
Really?
2 minutes behind my time. 2 minutes and 10
Holy.
seconds to be exact, yeah.
No!
So, yeah, that's pretty bad. It's okay. It's still pretty early into the run, which means there is room for improvement.
That's good.
Yeah. Because there's 60 stars, and I have, I think, 13. Yeah, I have to have 13 because I was just at a cutscene that said that Prankster combat levels are now going to appear, which means that I have 13 stars. And it also just said it in the top left corner when I was talking. And that would, you know, that would have been funny if I like paid attention to that.
Yeah. Dude, this is so weird. I am playing a PS2 game at 160 FPS.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I have not felt so nostalgic in a long time.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the last time I played a game that was, like, nostalgic to me. For some reason, I can't think of any.
Jak and Daxter was actually the first ever video game I played.
Nice.
The first ever.
I can't remember the first game exactly I played, honestly. I know of a lot of games I played when I was like 4 or 5, but like whenever someone asks me what the first game I ever played was, I usually just say Club Penguin, which I think is wrong, but it was definitely the first game I ever got like heavily into. But I know when I was like 4 or so, I played a lot of, well, yeah, actually, I don't know. I know that I think the first console I ever played on was probably the Game Boy Advance SP. Because I know we had one. So I guess the first game I ever played might have been Mario Party Advance. It could be.
Nice.
Maybe. It's hard to say for sure, because I know I played that a lot, because I know it was probably one of the few games we had for it.
Yeah.
At least at the time. I don't know. Because I know I didn't have my own DS until, like, 2009? No, it had to have been 2010. But yeah, I got my own DS in 2010. At the end of 2010,
nice.
Anyway. So, me and my brothers had this Game Boy Advance SP that we would share. I think it used to be my sister's, but she probably just gave it to us once. We actually don't even know what happened to it. Like, we never lost it or anything. Like, at least, well, actually, we probably did. But, it was never broken. There was nothing wrong with it. But one day, you know, we noticed a few years ago, like, we were just talking about it, we were just like, whatever happened to it? One of my brothers guessed that he thinks that he let my sister borrow it, but we don't actually know if that's true. I know the DS I was talking about, my first DS I ever had, I know, I don't know what happened to that either. I mean, I haven't used it in a long time, because, like, in 2013, the DS slot, the DS card slot actually stopped working on it, so I was only able to use it to play Game Boy Advance games. And obviously, like, PictoChat and download play and whatnot, but, all I could do is, you know, so what I ended up doing in early 2014, I remember I got a DSi, which I know I don't have anymore. I remember getting rid of that a few years ago at a garage sale in 2018. I know I don't have that anymore, but that's the reason I got that was because I couldn't play DS games anymore. Because, like I said, because I don't know if you, I think you've said you used to have a DS, like the because you probably know that there was a Game Boy Advance card reader at the bottom. But
yeah,
that was the only slot that worked on my DS after a while. Like, I forget, like, over time, like, the DS card reader just stopped working. I could put a card in there, but it would say, yeah, I could put a cartridge in there, and it would say that there's no game in the cartridge slot.
Yeah.
So that's why I got a DSi, because that way I could play DS games. It's just the thing with the DSi couldn't play Game Boy Advance games. stuff, which isn't really a problem because I still had my other DS.
Yeah.
But I don't know whatever happened to that DS, which is really strange. But yeah, we probably do have all the other consoles we've always had. Like, I mean, we have like a lot of consoles.
Yeah.
Because I probably told you before, we have every Nintendo console. We have every PlayStation.
Oh my gosh.
Except for like, I think with the exception of the handheld PlayStations, I don't know if we might have a PSP. I could be wrong, but I don't know if I don't think we have a PS Vita. But we do have a PS1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So.
You guys have a 5?
Yeah, I thought I told you.
No. Wait, I think you might have. Wait, when did you guys get it?
November.
Oh yeah.
It was like
You might have told me.
Yeah, it was like so. My mom was gonna get it on Black Friday because this was obviously during a time where like a lot of consoles were really hard to like get your hands on at the time. I forget fully why. Oh yeah, because they were kept because. Two reasons: scalpers and chip shortages. But it was not a lot of people had PS5s or anything at the time. But my mom was saying that Walmart was going to put them on sale on Black Friday, and I think there was like this program that they did on Black Friday where you could access their sales an hour earlier than everyone else. And so she bought that. And it ended up becoming worth it. So, because she ended up getting the PS5 then. But it was kind of interesting when it was on its way. The original prediction, if I remember correctly, was December 12th. Guess what day it came?
When?
November 27th. Because the prediction kept changing to be like sooner and sooner. And so we got it a lot sooner than it said it would come. But yeah, I haven't played many things on it. I should play more on it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. My mom's been using it a lot recently. She's been playing Final Fantasy VII, the remake.
Ooh.
I think she's almost done with it.
Nice.
I know when we first got it, Joseph was using it a lot to play a good variety of games.
Nice.
Yeah, I've only used it a couple times, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I really wish.
You what?
I wish I never got rid of my PS4.
Oh, I didn't know you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Shit, what the fuck? But yeah, the PS5. So I don't know if you ever knew how big the original PS3 was when it first came out, like the original model, but it was huge. But the PS5 is even larger than that. The PS5 is massive.
Oh yeah, I saw that, bro. It was so big.
That's what she said. Yeah, but if you ever come to my house, you'll see it in the living room. It takes up like a third of the shelf.
I think I might have seen it when I came to visit.
Yeah, I remember that was on my graduation party. Oh yeah, we were in that room, so you might have saw it. Yeah, it is giant.
Yeah.
Biggest console I've ever seen, anyway. Probably. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
I guess if you exclude like arcade machines are obviously larger, but that's because they're taller than the average person.
One console I'm glad I didn't get rid of was the PS2 that I still have and the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I still have my 360. Like, I got so many I got so many games on there, too.
Whoops. Oh, I might have still done it right. I'm trying to do a skip right now that, nope, it didn't work that time. You can, like So this skip I'm trying to do, it does involve dying, but when you respawn, you're supposed to respawn later in the level. Oh, it worked. Okay, it worked, and I died.
Damn.
Wow. So the thing worked, but then right as I started, I got squashed by the thwomp.
No.
Okay, well, now I'm past the thwomp. There we go. Now we can move on with this level. Whoops.
Nice.
Anyway. What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my god.
What is going on? I'm usually really good at this level too. Like, why am I dying so much? Well, aside from the checkpoint fails, but... Or not checkpoint, the skip fails.
Dude, where are these last 6 precursor orbs, bro?
I have no idea. What? Oh, how did I survive that? Thank you, Invincibility Frames. Very cool. Bowser.
They're not in the freaking cow pen.
What the? No, what? Oh my god, give me a break. Why am I doing so bad all of a sudden?
These have to be it. These have to be it. Yes! Hell yeah. Okay. Get your ass back in the pen, bro. Come on, dude, you're so close. You're so close.
Who,
Come
me?
on, get in there.
Oh, the cow. Or whatever that is.
Yeah, he's so close. Oh, you...
Well, it looks more like a goat to me. At least a really big goat.
Yeah.
That definitely doesn't look like a cow.
They call it precursor cows in this game, bro.
Strange.
I don't know. Yeah, they don't look like cows, which is...
They look more like goats, if anything, to me.
I wanna ask... Yeah, it's cows. Yak cows. What?
I don't even know.
Oh my god, yeah.
Kind of like Toad from Mario. He's not actually a toad, he's a mushroom.
Yes. So you wanna know what he actually looks like?
What?
You remember that one SpongeBob episode where it's got that dude that says the power within?
Yeah. I remember
That's what he looks like.
That was a weird scene from that episode. The power within. The power within. The power within.
Man.
That's stuck in my head now. I completely forgot about that episode. Like, that was such a weird scene. Because I remember that episode, like, the Flying Dutchman, like, I think his ship got destroyed or something. And so he lived with...
right.
And so he lived with SpongeBob. And, like, while he was living with him, he kept trying to, like, scare him. But then eventually SpongeBob kind of got sick of it. Or, like, not sick of it, but he got, like, used to it, so it didn't really work anymore. And, like, I remember later in the episode, like, the Flying Dutchman basically became, like, a freeloader, basically. And he had, like, people over when SpongeBob wasn't there, and he came home, and he was just, like, SpongeBob basically kicked everyone else out. And then he found this tape and showed it to the Flying Dutchman. And the Flying, like, it was, I don't know, apparently, like, very meaningful somehow. Even though it was just a guy saying the power within over and over again, while a chicken was walking across the screen. No, I think it's kind of weird in the SpongeBob, like in SpongeBob with like a lot of like land, quote unquote land creatures. Like some of them, like they act like they sometimes they know what they are, sometimes they don't. Like
Yeah.
like for example, yes, there was a chicken in that episode, but there was another episode where SpongeBob and Patrick were arguing. This was in like season 1, and Patrick yells to SpongeBob, "You're a turkey," and SpongeBob says, "What's that?" And then Patrick's just like, "It's what you are."
Oh.
It's like, "You're a turkey." "What's that?" "It's what you are." "Well, you're a bigger one." "Well, you're a bigger one." There was also another episode where I forget why, but people. There were these two people trying to go to a restaurant. One was just like, "Hey, should we go to the Krusty Krab?" "No, let's go to this other place. I hear they have a talking dog." "Oh, that sounds cool. Say, what's a dog?" Yeah, that reminds me. I just remember. I recently realized in like a lot of the early SpongeBob episodes, like the first 2 seasons, that the Krusty Krab was sometimes like a kind of a not popular business. Like it was kind of like inconsistent, but I guess like later on it became more successful.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought Luigi's hat was backwards. Like I thought the L on it was backwards. Actually, fun fact. On the box art for Mario Kart Double Dash, that is the case. The L on Luigi's hat is backwards.
Oh my god, really?
I'm dead serious. Like if you just you go on Google and search Mario Kart Double Dash and find a picture of the box art, you'll see it.
Oh.
Speaking of Mario Kart Double Dash, for some reason the name of it is copyrighted twice.
Really?
Like, it's Mario Kart trademark Double Dash trademark or something like that. I don't really know why. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's another error in a Mario Kart box art, and the box art for Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. If you on the top of the box art and the bottom of the box art, there's different characters driving on the track. However, if you look on the characters on the bottom and then move your finger on the box art and then like try to have it follow to where the ones on the top are, you'll notice that they're not going the same direction. It's probably Mario or whoever else is in the front are going backwards. Or they're going, not backwards, but they're going, like, the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I might have that flip, but I know someone in the box art's going the wrong direction. Specifically Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch has completely different box art, so...
Yeah.
And I don't think the error exists in that version. Actually, I have a poster of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in my room, and
nice.
that error isn't there. Because I mean, it shows a different track from the game anyway. It looks cool.
Yeah.
So Mario Kart 8, the box art shows Mario Circuit, but in 8 Deluxe's box art shows N64 Rainbow Road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to get this one out of the way. Oh, I thought he said something different for a second.
Oh, I didn't read what he said.
I thought he said the Geometry Dash word.
The one that you named your file?
Yes.
Shortcut rather? Well then.
Yes.
What did he say?
Fishers.
Oh! Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense in this case.
Yeah. Now I gotta catch 200 pounds of fish.
Wow, 200 British fish. Haha, funny because pound, the British currency. Oh yeah, speaking of foreign currencies, I recently found out that the euro is no longer worth more than a US dollar.
Really?
Yeah, because for a while I think like a euro was worth a little more, but now it's worth a little less. I know I saw something recently that all of a sudden one US dollar was equal to 99 cents in euros. Which means the US dollar is worth more now than the euro.
Damn.
I don't know if something's going on in Europe's economy or if there's something going on in our economy. But
yeah.
Either way, that's not a good look for Europe.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm about to enter that level that I was telling you earlier, where that you can skip the entire second half of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was telling you earlier. I'm about to play that level. It's the one with I was telling you about, like, the invisible wall, and you can just go around.
Oh, yeah.
You can just go around it, and you get to the star.
Nice.
You do have to play the first half of the level like normal, though, because you can't get to the second half without feeding the first half. Obviously.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Bro, so
what?
I was with my friend. I was with one of my friends last night, and he had his girlfriend along. So
Okay.
and my friend's girlfriend was like, "My mom is making dinner tonight," and then my friend was like, "Oh, what's she making tonight?" You want to know what she said?
What?
She said, "Me. Let's go and eat now." And he's like, no thank you." She's like, "Why?" You don't want to know what my friend said.
Dare I ask?
Do you want to know? It's funny, but it's fucked up.
I would say, like, since I am recording because of the speedrun, I don't want you to say it out loud, but the only channel I can see is... Oh, wait, I have an idea. So you're screen sharing your whole screen, not just the game, right?
Yeah.
Type it in, like, Notepad or something, and try to make the text large as well so I can actually read it. Or just type it in the search bar without searching. I might be able to read it from there. Oh! Wow! That is... What the hell?
Bro, I like lost my shit after hearing that. It was so funny. Oh! Thank God.
What the fuck? Okay, that happened. How am I down to one life? Okay, well I guess I'm down to one life now. Anyway, something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I saw some video like years ago. Trying to remember like exactly what the guy was saying. It's like some guy talking to his girlfriend. I think he was saying something like if someone if someone doesn't have hands, he can't wear gloves. If someone doesn't have feet, he can't wear shoes. And then he says to his girlfriend, "Why do you wear a bra?"
Huh?
Think about it. Because
Does-
where does it, like... Think about
Does he
it.
say it to his girlfriend?
Yeah, he says it to his girlfriend, so think about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Damn.
Yeah, I knew you would get it.
Because at first I thought you said the girlfriend said to the boyfriend.
No, the boyfriend said to the girlfriend. Like, a guy, if someone doesn't have hands, he can't wear gloves. If someone doesn't have feet, he can't wear shoes. Why do you wear a bra?
Yes. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Damn. Shit.
Oh, finally, I'm ahead of my timer again. Or my time, not timer. Oh, and I know why, because they did horrible on that level last time. So, okay, well now I'm back on a good pace. Except for some reason the part on this that says current pace hasn't updated at all, which I think I might have that set up incorrectly, so I guess ignore that, I guess.
Oh, I forgot about this.
What?
Just forgot there was a power cell here in Orbs.
Nice.
Dude, this is so nostalgic right now.
Hmm.
Forgot about those jump pads. Hold up.
Want to hear a joke?
What?
The possibility of Geometry Dash version 2.2 releasing. I don't know, I just kind of thought of that.
Yes, that is a big joke. Oh, I have another joke.
Okay.
When is Geometry Dash 2.2 gonna be released?
When? It won't. Is there a punchline?
No.
Okay, that makes sense then. I thought there would be at least some sort of punchline and kind of implying that it wouldn't. Or you could just say Geometry Dash 2.2 will be released.
Yes.
But that's not true.
So Geometry Dash 2.2 will be released in...
Well, if you just say will
Thank
be released, it could just imply that it's gonna have some sort of release date. Here's the
Yes.
thing, it won't.
Exactly.
Oh, I just thought of a good one. So
What?
So you know the Phineas and Ferb intro, there's a part of the intro song that says discovering something that doesn't exist.
Yes.
Just imagine that, but like just imagine they're looking at Geometry Dash 2.2.
Exactly. It doesn't exist. Rob Top, you fucked up.
You're just noticing this now? I mean, he said the update would come out shortly after 2.11, you know, at the end of 2017. Wait,
Yeah.
it's 2022? Oh, my bad.
Yep. Come on, Rob Top, get your game up.
Or don't. I mean, I kind of don't care either way.
Yeah.
You know, I still think it doesn't make any sense that 2.0 was supposed to be this huge update, and every update that's come out since then has been larger. And 2.0 only took 9 months.
Yeah.
Which was long for the time, because the most amount of time any update before that took was probably about 4 months, which isn't even that bad.
Yeah.
2.0 made sense to take, like, 9 months. It actually made a lot of sense. And, in
True.
fact, it was pretty nice, because nobody called that the golden age of the game for nothing.
Yeah.
And then 2.1 was a larger update that took almost twice as long. And now 2.2 is this update that isn't out, and has taken the entire game's, more than half of the entire game's lifespan.
Yeah.
The entire game's lifespan's over 9 years, by the way, in case you forgot. Because it just turned 9 last... 2013, August 2013.
Yeah, it came out as Geometry Jump at first, right?
No. When it was in production, it was going to be called Geometry Jump, but it was renamed during production. Like, a lot of the old trailers and whatnot say it was called, Geometry Jump. And that's why that's actually why a lot of the in-game files say GJ underscore something instead of, like, GD underscore something. Because those were probably made before the game was renamed. Whoops.
Yeah.
And it would just be, he would probably have to redo a lot of code if he were to rename the files.
True.
So it's probably just for the better that he keeps them named as GJ. Also, why didn't I long jump there? Wait, I'm not. How am I on my last life? That's not good.
Oh my god!
What?
So I just long jumped from that cliff right there, and look how close I was to falling off the bridge.
Oh god. That looks. Yeah. Also, I'm no longer on my last life because I accidentally touched a 1-up. And by accidentally, I mean semi-intentionally. I mean, if I touched it, it would have been great. But I don't know. Also, I just got another 1-up for collecting 50 star bits. So now I'm up to 2 lives, which isn't great. But wait, shit! Did I talk to the other Luigi before entering that level? Because this level won't be playable if I didn't. I mean, we're about to find out. Okay, I did, because this guy wouldn't talk to me otherwise. Okay. Shut up, Toad! I don't like you, I hate you.
Yeah. Fuck
you.
off, Toad.
Fuck you, Toad. Oh. I don't think that long jump was supposed to be possible to do, or back, whatever the fuck I just did. I don't even know what I just did. That's the weirdest part. I did like a backflip type thing on accident, but like instead of backflipping up, I backflipped to the left, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I already got that. Okay. Oh!
Nice.
Oh shit.
What?
Forgot to get...
Forgot to get what?
Blue Eco. There we go. Oh, I need one more to get a power cell. Let's go.
Oh, there was this clip. There was this video I was watching earlier. It kind of like was talking about like BTD battles too, like and like the it mentioned a lot of like problems and whatnot with it when the game first came out, and it was just the guy playing it for the first time when it first came out. But anyway, there was a clip I took of it. I think I sent it to the gaming channel. The guy was saying that there's a very easy way to win on a map. Like, he was saying it as a joke. He says, So you started out, you hover a tack shooter right here, and boom, you win. I set the clip to gaming. It was really funny.
Nice.
Because he didn't place any towers, and I think his opponent probably either disconnected or forfeit, which means he wins. So, I remember something like that happened to me once, not too long ago. I was playing Battles 2, and I didn't even place anything. I didn't start the first round or anything. At least, well, the game didn't start the first round anyway. And it says opponent surrendered. So that counts as a win for me. I'm just like, we didn't do anything. There was a time one of my opponents surrendered because I sent some blue balloons, and he couldn't defend against them. Don't ask me how.
Huh. Poor guy. Suck it up. Grow bigger balls and be a bigger fighter.
There was actually a big problem in the first BTD battles that I remember happening a lot, where a lot of my wins in that game came from my opponent disconnecting, because, well, the problem is that the servers were bad. That was the case in Battles 2 as well for a while. In Battles 2, when the game first came out, the game had a lot of problems. And the servers were no exception. And the servers actually got really bad after one update, to where it got to the point where a lot of people stopped playing the game for a few weeks because they kind of said it was just downright unplayable.
Oh.
Like, there was this one YouTuber in the Bloons community who, he made a video a little bit before all of that happened, and he said the video was called BTD Battles 2 is almost unplayable. And he was going through all the issues with it, and then he had to make a sequel to this video called BTD Battles 2 is actually unplayable. And, like, the servers were, like, very slow. Like, the game got, like, really bad, and fortunately, the game has been, like, quote-unquote fixed since then. A lot of the problems that were relevant in the game are no longer there.
Yeah.
The biggest problem in the game for, like, a month or two when the game first came out was getting XP to upgrade your towers. The reason that was a problem is because when you finish the game, you would normally get XP for your towers, but you would get, like, nothing. You got, like, 1 to 200 XP, maybe. I guess it depends on what towers you used, what you upgraded them to, and how many you used in that game.
Yeah.
But, like, if you used a few dart monkeys, you get, like, 100 XP. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, a typical tier 3 upgrade, maybe, because when you buy a tower in the game, you already have up to tier 2. But, like, if you get, like, I think, like, a typical tier 3 upgrade costed, like, 2,000 XP.
Oh my.
So, like, let's say you placed one tower of a certain type in that game that you just did. And let's say at the end of the game, whether you won or lost, you got 100 XP. Now, that doesn't maybe that doesn't sound that bad, but to get a single tier 3 to get for 2,000 XP, let's say, that means you would have to do that 20 times.
Oh my god.
Which is a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hassle, to say the least.
True. Yeah.
Like, they did make it later on so that you actually got a good amount of XP, and it wasn't as hard to get upgrades anymore. The cost of each... the XP cost of each upgrade went down a lot, and I think in the latest update they actually made it so that you get an entire tier at a time instead of one upgrade of that tier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And another issue with the game, with when the game first came out was, so any game you did in it was, you had two options when you played. You either A, bring a Dartling Gunner as a part of your defense, or B, lose. And I mean that as in the Dartling Gunner was so overpowered that if you didn't bring one, you lost.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. I'm just glad that the game is much better now.
Yeah.
Why did that? Okay, there we go. Oh, now the current pace thing is not upgrading, updating, I meant.
Oh, no. You gotta shut up.
What? What happened?
Dude's talking about raising taxes in the game.
I mean, it's a big enough problem in real life. Especially,
yeah.
especially in New York State.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't need it in our games now, too.
True. I don't want to deal with taxes, period.
Yeah, I hear that it's always like a big problem in like New York. I actually heard once that a lot of people who work in New York City don't even live in New York City. They actually live in New Jersey because it's cheap because it's cheaper to live there or something.
Yeah. I'd rather live in Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont is I mean, I don't really know much about it. I just know that it's actually the second least populated state in the country.
Yeah.
Only being beaten by Wyoming. I don't even think it's by that much, actually, because I know Wyoming, I think there's a population of like 500,000 about, but Vermont, I think it's like 600,000.
Yeah.
That one-up just clipped through the floor. That was awesome. I am clipping that. Aw, oh, crap. Did that a little late. Me too. And now time to fight Bowser Jr., a level I fucked up on big time yesterday. To the point where I was screaming, I was yelling really loud yesterday when I was playing the level I'm about to play, because I was struggling a lot with it for some reason.
Yeah.
I actually took a clip of the video I uploaded. There's just me randomly yelling to one of the enemies that was on screen while I was fighting the boss. I was saying something like, "Fuck you, I hate you, I want you to die," or something like that. And I called the clip "Lunar Lemon loses his shit at a Magic Koopa."
Nice.
I think I posted it in general earlier.
Bro, to this game, I would always lose my shit, because I was so young. I literally played this the first time when I was 4 years old.
Nice.
I lost my shit to this game, bro. Like,
you know, if you were four and playing the game for the first time and all that, if it, in like a modern day society, you know what people would say?
What?
Skill issue.
Yep.
Oops. Move, get out of my way. Here we go.
No, my power cell.
The existence of Bowser Jr. is still weird. Like, it implies that, you know, it like, obviously he's Bowser's son. It implies that Bowser has fucked. But it's confirmed by Mario Sunshine that Bowser Jr.'s mom is not Princess Peach. So, who is it? Like, Princess Peach would be the most logical answer, but it's not. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, in the beginning of the game, it's kind of implied that she is, but in the ending of the game, Bowser's talking to Bowser Jr., and he's just like, there's something I actually need to tell you about Princess Peach, and he's just like, yeah, I know, she's not actually my mom. Damn. So then it just leaves you with the question with, who is?
Exactly. What?
There was actually, in 2015, there was this, like, Q&A thing that, I think, yeah, probably Shigeru Miyamoto was doing. He was just answering common questions that people have about Mario characters. And one of them is, what the hell just happened?
I saw that. What the fuck was that?
Anyway, no, that wasn't the question. The question was, who is Bowser Jr.'s mom? And Shigeru Miyamoto just points to himself. So, yeah, I don't know if he meant that as in he's the one who created the character or he's the one who gave birth to him. And I mean that in a literal sense. But, like, I don't know. Now I gotta redo this.
Oh, what the hell? This is actually telling me how many I need to collect. I need to collect 112 Scout Flies, 101 Power Cells, and 2,000 Precursor Orbs. Hell yeah.
What? Cool.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna change the settings here. Game options.
What the hell did that hit? I win.
Discord rich presence?
Oh, yeah. That is, So, you know how when you're playing a game in Discord, and you have Discord open, it says, playing whatever game?
Yeah.
So, what Discord Rich Presence is, okay, for example, I have a plugin thing in LiveSplit, which is the timer application I have for speedrunning. And if you click my profile, you'll see more specific info. So, like click my profile in Discord and you'll see, it'll say playing Super Mario Galaxy in whatever level. Yeah, not a lot of things support that, but that's what Discord Rich Presence is. So, I could imagine in this game it would probably say, like, certain stats and what level you're in.
Oh, okay.
Just to name a few details. For games like that, that's probably the most common types of details they would put.
I see.
But yeah, it's a thing that a handful of games have.
Yeah.
For LiveSplit, it's not something that's, like, built into the game. I mean, not game. It's not something that's built into the software. There's a plugin I once got from a third party. Not third party, but someone made a plugin to have rich presence with LiveSplit. So it'll read, like what your info is in LiveSplit. Like, I don't know what it says right now for me. It probably says something like running Super Mario Galaxy, playing whatever level. It'll probably say Toad Hurry Scurry, because that's what the name of the split is. And it'll probably say how long I've been speedrunning as well. Like, it'll probably say what the timer says.
Oh my god!
What? What?
Stop! No
What?
way!
Wait, what are you talking about?
Dude, I can play this in 4K!
Does your monitor support that, though?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a 4K monitor. Dude! Oh my god, this looks amazing!
Wait, so then, in your screen share settings, what might... Since I obviously... Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna say in your screen share settings, set it to source instead of 1080, but, it won't really matter, because my monitor doesn't support 4K, so I wouldn't be able to see it regardless. So for me, it just still shows 1080p, regardless.
Wait,
Still, that is
someone-
cool, though.
Oops.
What'd you do?
I was on 720p this entire time.
That's
There we go.
awesome. What do you have it set to now? 1080?
Yeah. Dude, what the heck? This is running at 100 something FPS. This looks so weird. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Some games just look really weird in like higher graphics and whatnot. Like even Mario 64, for example. It definitely does look weird in like better graphics and whatnot. One thing that I do not like with a lot of like PC ports of Mario 64 and like remakes and whatnot, at least fan remakes. Yeah, I will. So like games like, what am I trying to say? A lot of like people since Mario 64 was a game in 4:3 aspect ratio.
Yeah.
A lot of fan recreations of the game will go in 16:9, and
Oh wow.
it doesn't. And with Mario's, a lot of modern games obviously are in 16:9, but
Yeah.
Mario 64 does not look good in 16:9.
Really?
Like, and that's my opinion at least. Like, it looks wrong in 16:9.
Yeah.
Like, some games that were not originally made in 16:9, they look better in... Some games look better in 4:3, others look better in 16:9. Like, for example, Mario 64 versus Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine were both games originally made in 4:3. Not Galaxy, 64... I do not like how it looks in 16:9. It looks like ass. I hate it, and it just like what are people's thought process in saying it looks good? However, Mario Sunshine, I don't think it looks bad in either, but I think even though it was originally in 4:3, it looks better in 16:9, which can be seen in 3D All Stars. My major argument with that is in Mario Sunshine, the original version, since that was in 4:3, a lot of the UI looks really cluttered, in my opinion, and it looks a lot neater in 16:9 because it's more spread out and everything. Hence, 16:9's original term, widescreen. But it's just... Yeah, I just think that Mario Sunshine looks better in 16:9, even though it originally wasn't. Like, I'm fine with I'm fine with either version. It's just I prefer 16:9.
Yeah.
Which is why in 3D All Stars, I'm glad that even though Sunshine was changed, I'm glad that Mario 64 wasn't. Some people complained about it that they didn't change the aspect ratio. So there's like black borders and everything still, but honestly, I'm glad they kept it in 4:3 because some games just don't look right in 16:9. Mario 64 being a prime example of one of those.
Yeah. Dude.
Whoops.
So it turns out this entire time I was actually running in 60 FPS, but now I changed it to 165, and it looks so smooth.
Yeah, I can definitely tell it looks pretty smooth compared to what it looked like before.
Yeah. It's so hilarious, too.
Either that or it's because you changed your screen share settings. I can't really tell. Were you screen sharing in 30 or 60 FPS before?
30.
Okay, well that would explain why it looks different to me. Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't be seeing the 160 FPS. Plus, I'm looking at it on a 60 FPS monitor anyway.
Yeah. Oh, my eyes don't hurt anymore. That's a good
Nice.
thing.
It could have been worse. You could have been playing it at 15 FPS.
Oh, fuck that. But this is making the game a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah, some games
like-
do look right with modern graphics.
Yeah.
Some games don't, some games do.
True.
Really, it depends. Yeah. It's cool, though. And this is a fan recreation of...
Yep.
That's cool.
Like
Oh,
someone
shit.
made like. Oh, actually, this is like an PS2 ISO, but they allowed it so like they have like a specific project that they've been working on where you can actually play this on PC and adjust literally the graphics and settings and everything, just like if you were playing a regular game.
Yeah. So it is still like the original game's files, but it's just better graphics and whatnot.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No way.
I think a lot of the fan recreations of Mario 64 do something like that, where you need like a separate ROM of the game, but
Yeah.
you can like change the settings through like the launcher or whatever to make it look better. But
Nice.
the ROM itself is not included.
Yeah, that's what the description for this game said. Like you have to get the ROM by itself.
Yeah, that's what
I got it through. Yeah, I got this through Internet Archive. Like literally, you can get anything you want on Internet Archive.
Yeah, I know about that. Usually for ROMs, I usually go to this. Since it's a site I know and trust, there's a site called Vim's Lair. That's usually where I get a lot of my ROMs nowadays. What the fuck?
Nice. I get it through Internet Archive because less risk of copyright infringement.
Right.
It's literally like an archive where you can find old games that aren't on sale anymore.
Right. I mean, that's
And-
kind of the point of getting ROMs anyway, in general.
Yeah.
Usually. I mean, that's like, in my opinion, since I know emulation is definitely considered controversial in some cases.
Yeah.
And, like, I do think emulation is okay if you're trying to get a game that is, like, either, like, you know, basically no longer available, like a PS2 game or even anything, like, older than that, for example. Even, like, you know, basically anything that, you know, could be, like, discontinued or something.
Yeah.
Either that or it's just impossible to get your hands on it without either spending a fortune or you don't have like the proper hardware for it or something. But for modern games that are brand new, just came out, and you have no way of, and they are easily available for the proper platforms that they're for. I don't justify emulation for that. Like, Switch games, for example, a lot of people will justify just emulating them when these are games that you could still easily purchase, and there's no real reason you can't buy the game and just play it on a Switch. I mean, aside from you don't have the money, but that still doesn't justify emulating it, because it's a game that's easily available on its original hardware.
Yeah.
And like, it's really weird when it comes to Switch games, especially when a game comes out, people will more often than not justify emulating it for whatever reason, because Nintendo is a crappy company, whatever their pathetic reasoning is. However, the opposite happened last October. Metroid Dread was a game that came out to Switch, and it did really well. I think it was the first 2D Metroid game in like 13 years or 19 years or something. I don't know, a long time though. And it was a big deal. It was a really good game. People really liked it. And then there was this news article account or something on Twitter that said that it runs really good on emulators, and people said, why would you emulate this game? It's actually really good, whatever they had to say about it. And it's just like, wait a minute, I thought you guys were for emulation. Like, what, like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, not everyone likes all the games that Nintendo rolls out, and this is definitely an exception, but like, you're kind of like, it's confusing. It's like, they're for emulation, but they're not for emulation. What are they? Like,
exactly.
Like, choose one. Are you in support of emulating games that are brand new or not? Because anytime any other game comes out to Switch, you immediately justify emulation. But like, it doesn't matter if the game's good or bad.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh!
Oops. That was my fault.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Another annoying thing, kind of just like something I have to kind of go through just being a Nintendo fan. Like, people will say that a lot of Nintendo's games are overpriced when on all other platforms, other games that are for their respective consoles are either A, the same price, or B, more expensive.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of games nowadays are usually $60, and that's just a standard. But apparently a lot of companies are trying to force $70 as a standard, which I think is way too much. But
that is way, yeah.
Like, I've heard people say that a lot of Nintendo games shouldn't be $60, and I'm just like, okay, to each their own, I guess. But then these are the same people who justify $70 games. Like, I'm just like, aren't you the same person who said $60 is too much for a video game, and you're justifying a game coming out for $70?
Yeah.
Which is completely backwards.
Exactly.
Like, I think $60 for a game is just a lot in general. It's not the end of the world, but it's still definitely a lot of money. But,
yeah,
you know, I can understand why people are frustrated with such an amount. But then they go to justify $70 alongside these big companies that are trying to do nothing but get money.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, people will always just accuse Nintendo of quote-unquote overcharging for games. But Nintendo is one of the companies that is probably one of many companies, now that I think about it, that has never said anything about charging $70 for a game. The only time I've seen Nintendo charge more than $60 for any game is because it's a special edition of a game that is $60 anyway. Whether it has DLC or some extra bonus with it, it doesn't matter. That there's a reason they're charging more than the price of the quote-unquote standard edition. The standard edition $60, and let's say the gold edition, let's call it, is $80. But it makes sense. The gold, you wouldn't charge the same amount for both versions, because now the people who got the standard edition just got scammed.
Yeah.
They got less for the same price. And that's just stupid. That makes no sense yeah. You wouldn't, it's just in general when releasing a game, if it has a deluxe edition of some sort, you wouldn't charge the same as the standard edition. That's just common sense not to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how money works. Well, everyone who plays video games and buys video games, rather.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Get back here, you fucking meerkat. Jesus. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, like, in my house anyway, it's kind of, like, annoying to, like, basically just the idea of being a Nintendo fan, because my, like, the rest of, like, my brother's more so, like, more than anyone else. They always just get mad at, like, every little thing Nintendo does, whether it's whether it's the end of the world or not. Like I can't say the words Nintendo Switch without hearing some rant on how Nintendo's a shitty company.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, it's
like it's really, like, I can't. It's so obnoxious.
Yeah, just like the negative energy that people give off.
And it's literally just like, okay, whatever happened to letting people have fun? Like, what's the problem? What's your problem with that? Like what? Like, I'm not allowed to have fun, I guess? Like, where did this come from? Why not? Because I play Nintendo games? Okay, so what if I play Nintendo games? What does that have to do with you?
What do they play?
Let's see. Billy plays Destiny 2 and nothing else.
Oh my god.
Literally nothing fucking else. And
Dude.
I don't know. Joseph plays a good variety, at least. Like, I'm gonna cut him a little slack for that.
Yeah. With all due respect, the Destiny 2 whoever plays that can't be fucking talking, bro. Like, he can't be talking.
Right, and that's kind of the thing. The game, I think, to my knowledge, is, like, free to play, but, like, every fucking DLC I've ever heard is, like, $40 each, and they make new DLCs all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, who are you to talk about money when it comes to video games? Like, who are you?
Exactly.
Who the fuck are you to talk? You're paying $40 every 3 months on the same game.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
What's also really annoying is when he used to make fun of me for playing nothing but Geometry Dash. Look who the fuck's talking now.
Yeah.
He probably has more time on the game than I do on Geometry Dash, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, he does, now that I think about it, yeah. It's just like, who the fuck are you to talk?
Exactly.
But, I don't know, but even, like, Joseph sent me a video once. I didn't watch it, it's just called The Nintendo Switch OLED Model is Bad, or something like that. And he was asking me why, he was asking me couple days after he sent me it, he was asking if I watched it. I'm just like, no, because I shouldn't have to be harassed for liking Nintendo games. And he was trying to make some sort of argument about it, but fortunately, my mom was there when we were arguing about it, and she stopped it because we were in a public place.
Yeah.
We were at a
He's
diner.
probably mad because Destiny 2 can't be supported on fucking Nintendo.
Right, but I mean, he wouldn't give a shit anyway. Like, he plays it on his computer, and his computer would definitely have it run better than any console.
Yeah.
But, like, oh, yeah, speaking of the Switch OLED model, though, since that came out last year, when they first announced it last summer, I remember I was just like, oh, that's really cool, and I remember Billy was saying it was quote-unquote scummy because it's the same, what's it called? It's the same hardware, just like on a, it's just like, because he said that, and okay, what am I trying to say? What's really important to note is that the info he was looking at of it was not from was from a third-party news article website or something, and so a lot of the details were skimmed over by whoever wrote that article. So he says that they made a bigger screen and that's it, which is a complete fucking lie. And to be fair, yes, it does. Yes, it is the same hardware and everything, but nobody said it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like, the Switch OLED model is the same hardware as the standard Switch, but it costs more because the screen's better, the storage is better, it's a larger console.
Yeah.
It has Ethernet support when the standard Switch doesn't. Yeah, there's just a lot more to like, quote, I guess, unpack for the lack of a better term than the standard model. And the other thing is that it's only $50 more than the standard model Switch. Like, they're it's not a big deal. It's a $300 versus $350. Who cares?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, and this isn't, and like, people act like this is like a new thing Nintendo does, when that's not the case. So like, if you look at the DS no, scratch that. If you look at the 3DS, for example, there were a lot of models of the 3DS. There was the 3DS, the 3DS XL, the 2DS, the 2DS XL, the new 3DS, the new 3DS XL, the new 2DS, and the new 2DS XL. That's like 8. Yeah. That's like 8 models. The Switch has 3.
Jesus.
And then you could argue, no, the Switch Lite has multiple different versions, but no, it doesn't. It has multiple different colors. They're all the same, just a different color. Because the Switch Lite's a thing. It's just the thing with the Switch Lite. It's just the handheld. You can't dock it or anything. So it's a cheaper model of the Switch. It's 200 as opposed to 300. But the Joy-Cons, or quote-unquote, the buttons aren't part of Joy-Cons, so you can't detach them. And it's just designed to be handheld only. It's not really... It's not meant for hooking up to a TV, so you just can't do that. But it's just... You know, when they make another new model of the Switch, the OLED model, and all of a sudden everyone gets really whiny saying Nintendo's a shitty company. When nobody... here's the other problem with a lot of, like, people who get mad at what Nintendo does. They listen to, a lot of, really, how do I word this? The internet's full of false rumors, basically. And this is where people get their source of information. And people get mad at Nintendo for not living up to these rumors that Nintendo themselves never said, you know, these are true. Like another example, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. When Super Mario 3D All-Stars was announced... Okay, so for several months before it was announced, people were saying that Nintendo's supposedly working on a remastered collection of Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, and Galaxy 2 all in one collection. And the final result ended up being HD ports of 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine. And people lost their shit when they found out Galaxy 2 wasn't included. But to be fair, number one, Nintendo never said anything about Galaxy 2 being in the collection. People were just basing that on rumors from random people. Number two, if Galaxy 2 hypothetically were to be in 3D All-Stars, you know what that means?
What?
50% of the collection is Super Mario Galaxy. Completely, overshadowing 64 and Sunshine.
Yeah.
And, Sunshine's not, my favorite game in the world, not by any means. To be fair, I hadn't played Sunshine until they made 3D All-Stars. So, it was a new experience for myself and many others. 64, that's had re-releases prior, but here's the thing. Galaxy and Sunshine were never re-released. And another thing is that a lot of people said 3D All-Stars was overpriced, being at the, typical $60, when it really just wasn't overpriced. And the way someone worded it to me was, Super Mario 64 on Wii U Virtual Console is available for $10. Super Mario Galaxy is also available on Wii U Virtual Console for $20. and they said there's no way anyone's charging $30 for Mario Sunshine, and I'm just thinking, like, if you found Mario Sunshine for under $30, can you tell me what site you're looking on? Because $30 for Mario Sunshine for the GameCube is a fucking steal.
Yeah.
Mario Sunshine, it is in, like, I got my GameCube copy of that game for $35, and that is dirt cheap compared to anything else, compared to what anyone else is selling it for. Like, that's the case with a lot of GameCube games, because the GameCube didn't sell very well, to be fair, but it's like, it's, you know, it's just, yeah, Sunshine didn't, Sunshine for $30 is a steal. And so, if you use that comparison of Galaxy and 64, then, and there's no way to compare a re-release of Sunshine solely because prior to 3D All-Stars, there was no such thing.
Yeah.
And so $60 was actually a reasonable price. I wouldn't call it a steal, I wouldn't call it a bargain, but I also wouldn't call it overpriced. I would call it...
Yeah.
I personally would say it was fairly priced.
Yeah. No, son of a bitch. Oh! Fuck.
What happened?
I'm trying to activate this, No! No, dude! Fucking...
The cloud thing, or...?
So you see that? So, I'm trying to get this blue orb to activate this right here, because it's gonna... I just almost killed myself. I gotta get this blue Ego Orb to activate that, so that way I can get, like, 25, 30 precursor orbs.
Okay.
So I literally have to... There we go.
Okay, yeah, I see. You have to, like, touch it, but then, like, get close to it under a certain time period, or time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought you would have to go on it, not near it.
Yeah.
Guess it doesn't really matter in that case, but...
Yeah. It's near it, too.
Right.
I just died.
Nice.
But, so, like, the small blue Ego Orbs, they have, like, a very short time span, which was why I was a pain in the ass to get it, but, yeah. And it was, like, a long distance, too.
Yeah, I could kind of tell.
But... Now I get to drive this thing.
Ah! Okay.
I remember the first time seeing this when I was like 4 years old, and I told my mom I wanted one of these.
Nice.
Why? I forgot you can jump on these. I missed those orbs. Fucking
what
shit.
the? Okay. Okay, that happened. I just died. Me when I eat shit after Taco Bell.
Hell yeah.
What, you like shitting after Taco Bell?
That's me after I'm done.
I just remembered the last time I've had Taco Bell. I remember I was in a call. This was like last year, like last winter, I think. I was in a call and I didn't want Taco Bell. Like, I didn't order it or anything, but my brother, he had some and he didn't finish it, and he was just like, "Do you want?" He was full basically, and he was just like, "Do you want the rest of it?" I'm just like, "I guess," and so I eat it, no big deal. But then a few minutes later, I I say, I start being bothered, and I then I go to the bathroom and then tweet, the Taco Bell is kicking in all caps.
Nice.
And yeah, you can guess the rest.
Yep.
And I haven't had Taco Bell since then.
Yeah, I don't like Taco Bell.
Like, it's not that I dislike Taco Bell, it's that my stomach dislikes Taco Bell.
Yeah, I only go to Taco Bell for Baja Blast. That's all.
That is a fair thing to do. Counterpoint, they Mountain Blast. Baja Blast comes to stores like once a year.
Yeah.
And sure, for some people it's just like, yeah, but that's not frequently enough. When I guess that's fair, but I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, because I know they do it like once a year. They make it so that you can buy cans of Baja Blast in stores.
Yeah.
But I guess because it is supposed to be a Taco Bell exclusive. Actually,
True.
my brother was telling me about this story about this guy who did this thing once at a Taco Bell. So he had like this. He was at a Taco Bell, like the soda dispenser thingy, whatever. And he had like this large tube hooked up to this book bag. And he was just filling it with Baja Blast and left.
Oh my god.
And he just left. So he just took a bunch of Baja Blast for himself.
What the fuck? That's funny.
And like, it was really weird because like, I think he was also saying that it was like in the middle of the day and they weren't busy or anything, but nobody bothered to try to stop him.
Damn.
So it's just like, I don't know, it's funny. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually, I did, not Baja Blast, but I did get some Code Red, cans of Code Red recently.
Nice.
I also got some Cherry Pepsi because they were doing a 2 for $10 at the store I was at. I think I was at Hannaford.
Nice. I haven't actually been to Hannaford ever since I quit.
That's fair. Well, I mean,
yeah.
To be fair, you could just. Well, I mean, this might not sound reasonable for where you live, but I mean, you could just go to a different one.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's probably not the most reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I went there me and my brothers went there on Friday because I just wanted some stuff.
Oh, nice. Well, it's because, like, I haven't really needed to buy anything, too, so...
That's fair, and even then, you could just go to, like, Price Chopper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even, for us, it's a little different because we went to one that is, you know, technically closer to our house, but we usually go to a different one. But yeah, this, or was that Price Chopper we usually go? No, never mind. I was gonna say there's a Price Chopper that we normally go to, but no, my mom usually takes me to Price Chopper when she takes me to the store.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my parents always shop at, Market 32. My dad wanted me to get a job there, but I freaking hate their employment there.
I think I once heard that it's, like, really, like, a nightmare to get. Like their hiring process is a nightmare from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Like, they do things in a really weird way, and it's just really, like, inconvenient.
Yeah.
Speaking
you know
of...
how long
What?
You know how long it took me to get the job at UPS?
How long?
15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's kind of, like, an annoying thing with, like, a lot of places that are hiring. Like they're supposedly urgently hiring. People will apply to them, and then they don't get back to them, or they just cut a lot of corners to basically not hire these people. Like
yeah,
you're looking for people. These people are looking for employment. They applied at your place. Like the connection,
yeah.
The dots should easily connect there without me saying anything further. But no.
Yeah.
But speaking of employment, I was gonna say this a second ago. how long ago was it? Maybe a week ago? Yeah. Or, yeah, it had to have been about a week ago, because it was like Labor Day weekend. My parents went to my aunt's house, and because she was like doing this picnic thing, whatever. I didn't go, but my cousin was there and said, my older cousin was there, and she said she was like a manager at a nearby hotel and that they're urgently hiring. And so she was kind of like, she was basically saying that if I wanted to apply there, then she could basically guarantee me a position.
Nice.
So I did an application, and she hasn't gotten back to me yet, but my parents did. I think my dad reached out to her, and she said she'll give me a call on Monday. Which, oh wait, that's
nice.
tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, hopefully that'll go pretty well. Or probably most likely. I mean, the way my dad worded it made it sound like as long as I apply, I basically have the job. So
yeah.
she'll be giving me a call tomorrow. She'll look at my application or whatever, and I think
Nice.
specifically it's like just like cleaning / housekeeping type stuff.
Oh, nice.
So nothing I can't handle.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly, now that I think about it, I would definitely take that over cashier.
Oh, yep.
To
Exactly.
to prevent 2 words: angry customers.
Yeah, dude, from my experience, don't be a fucking cashier, bro. That shit sucked.
Yeah, I whenever I hear about people being cashiers, there's always like horror stories involved.
Yep. Well, for me, it wasn't as bad because because Hannaford had like very, very nice people.
Like customers or coworkers?
Customers.
Oh.
Like, throughout my Hannaford career, I've only had one bad customer.
Was it a Karen?
Nah, kind of.
I mean, I was kind of just making a joke there, but...
Yeah, it was kind of a Karen.
Right. But yeah, it's just more risky, because people will be people.
Yep.
There was this one quote I heard that was like, if humans are the smartest species on the planet, then why the hell are we so damn stupid?
I know, right? Stupidity can never be underestimated.
Right, and my dad says that. He says, never underestimate the power of stupidity.
Yep.
It's pretty accurate, though.
Yeah. Holy sheesh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look at my screen share.
Hold on. What's going on?
Her.
What about her?
Her.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
The graphics too. Holy cow.
Something I was gonna say, I don't remember what.
Huh.
What were we just talking about before you said that?
The problem is I forgot.
That's awesome. I don't know. I don't even know if what I was gonna say was relevant. Oh well.
Shit. I'm gonna try to remember you were gonna say. Was it something we were just talking about?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Oh.
Oh well. Doesn't matter, I guess.
Oops.
4:26? Thought it was earlier than that. Then again, I think
No!
Then again, I think I woke up kind of late today.
Yeah, I did wake up late today as well.
At least, like, later than recently. Recently, I've been pretty consistently waking up at, like, 6 or 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
But today I woke up at, like, 10:30. Also... What?
I woke up at 12. Go ahead.
Yeah. Speaking of when I woke up this morning, so I noticed something really strange, when I woke up. My light was on.
Oh.
Which means one of two things. One, I woke up from one of my alarms earlier, turned the light on, and fell back asleep. Or B, I slept with the damn light on!
Yes. I sometimes sleep. No, I actually, yeah.
If I slept with the light on, I definitely didn't do it on purpose. I probably just got so tired I didn't think to turn the light off before falling asleep, and instead I just fell asleep. I seriously... I don't remember. Like, that's the worst part. Early, like, when I first wake up, like later that day, I forget, like, the first 10 minutes worth of what happened that day.
Yeah.
Unless, like, something scared me or something eventful happened.
Yeah.
How did I survive that? That was insanely quick.
Nice.
Except when it's weird. I died at that part. The part I just, like, zoomed through, I died at twice before doing that. But both the times I died, I was, like, careful. That's kind of weird. That sounds completely backwards. Oh yeah, I just remembered, it had to have been in March, I think. Yeah, back in March, I did a 120 star speedrun of this game, and, I remember at the end of it, I think I had, like, 50 lives.
Oh.
Which was kind of crazy. I just randomly remembered about that.
Nice.
I just randomly remembered, shit, it had to, I think it was back in July. Yeah, it was probably back in July. I remember, I think I probably told you about this before. There was a power outage at, like, 5:30 in the morning, and it woke me and my brothers up, ironically. Yeah, I remember my brother had to, get coffee from Storitz at, like, it was, like, 7 in the morning, like, we were already up for a couple hours, but, like, he was doing something to his car, so he wasn't able to get the coffee yet, but he did offer to go over there and get him and me, cups of coffee.
Oh, nice.
Because the coffee machine in our house obviously couldn't be used, because no power. And, so he went over there, while he was gone, you know what happened?
What?
The power came back.
Like, oh my god.
Less than 5 minutes before he came back.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that power outage happened from, like, 5:30 to, like, 7:17, I think. Or 5:35, really? I mean. But it was, like, yeah, it was only a couple hours, but yeah. I forget if we ever found out the actual reason for it. But I know there was a storm around that time, like shortly, like during the power outage. It like rained like really heavily suddenly.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying here too.
What the f- I don't even know what killed me. Like, usually if I spin when Bowser's doing that, it just... nothing happens to me. It kind of, like, skips his attack or whatever there. But, like, for some reason, I'm just either flying out of the way or flying out of the way and taking damage. Neither are good.
Yeah.
Like, it's called a speedrun because I'm trying to save time, not... I don't even know. That time it didn't make me fly out of the way.
That's good.
Oh, right, but that happened on the second hit last time. That was the first hit. This is the second hit. Well, first I have to wait for him to stop spitting fire. Bowser moment. There we go.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, that time I only took damage because there was a fireball that hit me.
Uh oh.
Damn. Missed. I have another chance. What? Oh my god, give me a break. Just giving up that quickly?
Damn.
I'm talking about Bowser.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, that hit though? Okay, what? I mean, I'm complaining, but I'm also not complaining, I guess. Whatever. For a second, I thought my phone vibrated, but then I remembered my phone's on Do Not Disturb.
I never put mine on DND.
Mine's only on Do Not Disturb because normally when I speedrun, I usually turn Vibrate off, but when I turn Vibrate off, that doesn't affect my watch, so my watch will still vibrate if I get a notification on my phone. So, if I turn Do Not Disturb on, it syncs between the watch and the phone.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of, I should probably charge my phone later. I mean, not my phone, my watch. My watch is at 22%.
22?
Yeah, so it'll probably die overnight, because my watch does have a good battery, but... So I don't have to charge it, like, daily. I do like to have it on when I'm sleeping, because when I wake up, it'll tell me how much sleep I had.
Yeah.
But... Obviously, it won't do that if it dies overnight, so I usually charge it at some point, like every other day, maybe once every 3 days.
Yeah.
If that's, it really depends on if it's a good idea or not.
Yeah.
Alright, 16 more stars left. This run will probably be over in about an hour then. I wonder what we're doing for dinner here. I seriously have no idea. I asked my brother earlier if he knew, and he said he didn't. And I haven't had a chance to ask anyone since then because I've been doing this run.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner.
Nice. Yesterday we had Chinese food.
Oh, nice.
It does not feel like a Sunday.
Yeah, kind of feels like a Monday. I don't know why.
I don't know. For some reason, for me, it feels like... I don't know what the hell it feels like. It feels like a combination between Saturday, Monday, and Thursday. Don't ask me what don't ask me what the fuck that means, because I seriously don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing for dinner, speaking of.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to eat very healthy at the same time, but it's kind of hard because I don't know what else there is that is like healthier options.
Right. Food is weird when it comes to being healthy.
Yeah. It's harder to eat healthy, which sucks.
I could imagine like eating is eating/dieting is probably like I could imagine being like the hardest thing to do when it comes to being healthy just in general. Cause like when it comes to like, exercise. Exercise isn't, like, hard, if you will.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I guess it's more so, like, what are you doing in specific? Is it efficient? Whatever. And how, and, like, the frequency of your exercises and whatever. But eating, you know, like, not only with like food, like, is it eating, like, healthy, like, but it's also, like, a lot of healthy stuff tends to be expensive.
Yep. That's what flippin' sucks.
Right, yeah. When it comes to, like, dieting, I know money becomes a limiting factor, sadly.
Yeah.
Because I think one time my sister was trying to do this diet and it was working, but she had to stop doing it because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
Bro, can I get this star chip or not? Because usually I can if I just backflip. Or is it when I triple jump? I don't even know. I can't fucking tell. Please. Oh my god. I don't even know what the problem is here. It might be the depth perception, but then again, this is Super Mario Galaxy, not Super Mario 3D Land, because
Yeah.
Super Mario 3D Land has really bad depth perception. It's a solid game for what it is, but my biggest complaint is that the depth perception is ass. Okay, forget it. I don't even remember how to get this the normal way. Oh, that's how. Okay, I don't normally do it the normal way, but I didn't have a choice. There we go. Alright, finally. I didn't get the 5th one. Now I got the 5th one. Ugh.
I just beat the world fucking record.
Awesome. I wish I could say that when it comes to speedrunning. One day, maybe. One day.
Yeah. Did I tell you I almost beat a world record on Microsoft Flight Sim?
Nice. I didn't think that game had speedrunning involved with it, but...
It's not speedrunning.
Or, like, records in general, I mean. Not just... Because I know
Yeah.
there's records for things other than speedrunning. Microsoft Flight Sim speedrun any percent. What would that even be? Like...
I don't know.
There's no, like, story mode or final boss or anything. There's no objective aside from get from one location to the other through a plane. That's it.
Yes.
It's not a game, because here's the thing. It's a flight sim, not a game. So... But yeah, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean a record, though?
So they have these, like, landing challenges, and, like, how close you follow to, like, the landing path, like, your approach and everything. I did everything literally 100%. If my so the highest score you can get is 2 million, and nobody's ever gotten to 2 million.
Oh, okay.
And if my landing were to be 10 feet per minute smoother, just the slightest, just the ever so slightest smoother landing, my score would have been 2 million.
Wow.
I touched down right on 1,000-foot markers. My speeds were perfect. I was so pissed, but at the same time,
It's still really good either way.
yeah. And it's known to be one of the hardest airports to land in the world.
Hmm.
Or the smallest runway in the world.
Oh, I think you told me about
So to
that
speak.
before. Like the
Yeah.
one with the really small runway in a really weird spot.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of something else, or is it like on a mountain?
It's on a mountain, yep.
Yeah, I forget where.
It's in Nepal, Asia.
Yeah, I couldn't. I knew it was either Nepal or Norway. I knew it was one of those countries that started with an N.
Yeah.
I knew it was. Yeah, I knew it was either Norway or Nepal.
Yeah. There's another one?
There's another.
Motherfucker.
Another what? Norway? No, I'm kidding.
No.
I love Norway. I don't know why I just said that. I don't know why I just said that. I've never even been to Norway. I've never even been anywhere near there.
I've always wanted to go to Norway.
The only country I've been to is Canada. I went to
Nice.
Montreal in like 2019 for like a day.
Nice. Bro, why is he wearing a diaper?
Who?
This dude I'm chasing.
Well, I don't know. Why are you chasing a dude in a diaper? That's what I want to know.
I just killed him.
You just killed a. You killed a dude in a diaper. That could have been a baby if it was wearing a diaper. Either that or it was one of two things. A baby, an elderly person, or a clinically insane person. Do you know which it was? Because I'd be shocked if it was neither.
It's probably clinically insane because he's flying.
So yeah, he's a drug addict to say the least.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many drugs, just a little too many. Like.
Nah, this is definitely too many.
Well, yeah. Like, it's just hard to say. There's so many drugs involved. It's hard to say which ones really were.
Ah!
Because if you ask him, he'll just scream, "The skies at night are dull and dim, whenever they have to shine over Texas," or whatever that thing SpongeBob said once. Whatever that thing SpongeBob said that one time to intimidate Sandy.
Yes. I forgot.
It was something like, "The stars at night are dull and dim whenever they have to shine over dumb old stupid Texas." They were trying to, like, piss off Sandy about Texas on purpose. Because,
oh, yeah.
That was the episode where she was gonna go back, but, they wanted to throw a surprise, like, goodbye party at the Krusty Krab. But they had to, like, lure her over there.
Yeah.
Like, so she had to, like, follow them.
No, these motherfuckers are growing back.
That's what she said. I don't know why my response to that was so delayed. Like, I was trying to... I was
cut out for a second.
No, I was trying to think of some sort of joke like that, but I'm just like, shoot, what do I say? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I could just simply say, that's what she said.
No. No.
No?
Stop peeking out, motherfucker.
That's what he said. Or actually, it could be either.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on if you're talking about a penis or a nipple.
Depends if we're talking about a boy or girl that's coming out.
Oh. Is that a joke about birth?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw some. Speaking, that reminds me. There was this joke I heard. It's kind of a joke and kind of true, like that I heard recently. Some guy said, getting kicked in the nuts is more painful than giving birth. And then someone replied with, "Okay, but have you ever given birth before?" He was just like, "No, but I can't speak. No, but I've heard women say that they'll have they want to have another child, but I've never heard a guy say, go on, kick me in the nuts again."
Yep. That's a true statement though.
Yeah. Like, women will willingly have multiple children, which, I mean, yeah, good for them if they want, but, like, yeah, when you think about it, I can't imagine anyone willingly wanting to be kicked in the nuts. I mean,
I've been hurt in the nuts on the job, too.
I know. It's just nobody does it. I mean, unless you're stupid and insane, you don't really like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Or you don't really want that on purpose, I should say. I don't know, some fetishes are fucking weird, so some people actually are into that shit. I don't know why.
Yeah.
We don't talk about fetishes. They're stupid.
So I asked my friend, what would you rather give up in life, cheese or blowjobs?
Oh,
He said
I've heard this one. Blowjobs.
I asked
They hurt
him
his
why.
jaw.
Yes.
They hurt his jaw. I've heard that
They
one.
hurt. I'd rather give up cheese because I don't like that. I don't like cheese.
Right, but when
It's on pizza.
Right, but when it comes to blowjobs, you never specified if it's giving or getting.
I'm receiving, bro.
Yeah, but it was never specified ahead of time. So now it could be either. What happens if you're the one giving?
If I'm the one giving,
Yeah, what happens then? You never said anything against that.
and it's either me giving to a popsicle stick.
A banana. Or... I don't know. I don't know, that sounded like an unfinished sentence, so... How is this 4:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Why did I word it like that?
Come on.
Oh.
No. No. This is the worst time for this to be happening.
What? The storm?
Okay, thank God.
Thing?
My cheeks started itching and I was focusing on this.
Oh, I hate that. It's like, it's like when I used to play Geometry Dash occasionally, when I'm, like, really focused and getting far in a level, my nose would itch. I hate that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can't pick up my hand to scratch it, because then I'll die. That's what she said.
I was gonna say that. I was literally gonna say that. But I delayed myself. Oh shit, I already got all the...
Well, I already said it,
Hell
so
yeah.
it doesn't matter, I guess. Still, like, I hated it when, like, my nose was itchy. I couldn't do anything about it. At least until that attempt was over, or I beat the level.
Yep.
Usually it was the attempt was over because I died, not because I beat the level.
Exactly what she said.
That would be funny if it was because I beat the level, though.
Yes. I freaking hate these blue gate rings. So unpredictable. Oh, fuck that.
What? Oh.
I almost jumped over the ring. That would have not been good.
Girls are gay because they like dick, and that's gay.
Yep.
You could even say that about lesbians, even though they don't like dick, they're still gay because gay.
Exactly. Where'd it go?
That's what she. That's what he said. I just remembered the clip you showed me from that movie. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. There's so much Minecraft.
Sure. Get the fuck out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
I almost missed the last ring. I would have killed myself. I would have straight up just ended it, bro. Holy shit.
You almost missed the last ring? That's what he said.
Yep. Do I have to get any more?
Oh god, I just remember this picture I saw like 4 years ago. So there was like, there was a guy. He was peeing in a toilet, basically. Like, you know, just, you know, there was just the trail of pee, but like there was people like, there was like these hands. How do I word it? Like they had like, you know, the thing with like the hand with like, you know, if you like put your pointer finger and your thumb together, there's like a hole.
Yeah.
There were like these hands just out there, just like with the just like the pee just going in the middle of the hole, like while the guy was just going at the toilet.
Oh my
But
God.
it was kind of funny. Like it's just like a challenge.
Nice.
But if you miss, well, that's just fucking weird. We don't talk about
That's
we don't talk about if you missed. That's what he said. I know.
One game I really want to get back into is Wizard 101.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Oh, I have to go this way? Okay. I thought I could just go anywhere far enough from the starting point. Damn. I don't remember how to do the starting boost thingy, but I don't know. Definitely wasn't the way I was doing it. Kind of just did that as a joke. Ah! I'm okay.
Bless you.
Oh, there was this video I was watching recently. No! No! And I lost, didn't I? I'm trying to long jump and it keeps making me backflip. Anyway, there was this video I was watching recently. You remember Bloons Monkey City, right?
Yeah.
So the guy in the video, he was playing it for the first time, and like he was like, kind of like comparing it to like, you know, Clash of Clans, I guess. And he was
Yeah.
so like, he was he said toward the beginning, I should have said I've played before, because at the beginning it says if there's a button that says I've played before if you're not logged in. And so he says, I've played before because I've played Bloons and I've played Cock, so I should know how to play Bloons Cock. Because COC, Clash of Clans, Cock. My brother was telling me that apparently people actually call it that, like in the Clash of Clans community or something. Like there are actual people who will call it Cock.
Nice.
I've played Bloons and I've played Cock, so I should know how to play Bloons Cock.
Exactly.
Why do you have to word it like that?
What, exactly?
No, yeah, that's exactly how he worded it. That he's played
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Exact.
I don't know what you're asking. Like, I think I made my point. That's what he said.
He made his own point.
That's a skill. That is a skill. Like, how do you
skill?
Like, how do you do that, like, artificially? Or would it be manually? I don't even know. I know those are kind of, like, opposites, but oh well. I'm like...
Yeah.
I'm, like, partly stupid. I'm partly stupid, yet I have a high school diploma. Don't ask me how.
Oh. Fish.
Fish.
Oh my god. I miss this place.
I just remembered a picture I saw recently that said, Jesus loves you, but I don't. Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Hi, welcome to Burger King. May I take your order?
Marrow Simpson.
That's not what. That's not available on the menu anymore. You'll have to order somewhere else. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it is now time to set up this computer.
Nice. I am still speedrunning game.
You're peed running. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
This run is actually going a lot better than the one from yesterday. And because instead of inconsistently earning and losing time, I'm mostly just earning time.
Nice.
I'm almost
like
done
this-
with it too. I think I got like 10 more stars? Yes. Yeah, I got 10 more stars. Don't ask why I said 10 like that.
Now I have the connector thing for the hard drive.
Nice.
Seems like this replacement caddy doesn't come with the screws to screw it into the...
Wait, is this that computer you said you got when your brother got a different computer or something?
No, this is this Dell laptop that I got from eBay recently.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had a bunch of eBay stuff.
Yeah, the hinge is still broken,
Oh.
unfortunately. But the screen still works, so...
Not yet.
What does that imply? Are you gonna break the computer?
Not yet.
Okay.
Me too. You sound scared and you're not even like... Or unless... I know you're playing a game,
What I
but
need
like...
to do is I gotta put the hard drive into the hard drive caddy.
And then I have to put the hard drive up my ass. Don't ask me.
Tarek?
What?
How
What the fuck are you doing? Are you
my
having
God.
sex with a platform?
Yeah.
How is it?
A blue floating platform gives me
Check out
tingling
my
feeling.
camera.
I can't right now. Because I am run speeding.
So I got the
Oh wait, actually the camera is kind of showing for me in like a small area in this one window. I can kind yeah, that's a hard drive. I see card.
It's a
drive.
2.5 inch.
Yeah, this is a 60 gigabyte drive I just got off of eBay as well.
It's a bit of a that's kind of a specific amount.
Well, it was a common amount at around this time.
Oh,
I think
well, that
60
makes
gigabyte
sense.
was one of the available hard drive sizes for this computer, so I just got one of these.
Hmm.
The
I don't know,
date is,
just compared to what
April
I-
of
compared-
2008, so
compared to what I-
it's a bit newer than the computer. So
It's just compared to what I normally hear. That's just I don't know. It just sounds specific. Like I normally hear like intervals of 250 gigs. I don't really know much, or like anything smaller than that is usually like intervals of like 32
Yeah.
or
Like
8.
there's 256 gig drives.
Right. And one
I
like,
have a
there's also like 128, 64, 32. You know, usually stuff like that's in like intervals of 4 is basically what I'm trying to say.
I
yeah.
have a couple 320 gigabyte drives.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a really weird amount.
Yeah.
At least compared to like most other things, like once you get to like 512 gigs, usually it just gets to like intervals of whatever. Or,
Yeah.
like
I
I've heard of like I think I've heard of like 750. I mean I could be wrong in saying that, but like you know because if you go twice 512, now you've just hit a terabyte. And
Yeah.
I do believe I've heard of 1.5 terabytes. I
That I never heard about.
I might have. I don't quote me on that. I mean, I've definitely heard of 2 terabytes. I mean, it's not like I have a 2 terabyte hard drive in my computer. That would be really weird.
A few older hard drives have kind of more specific like amounts. Like
I can tell. 200.2. I don't know.
Like the Windows 98 computer I want to restore, it originally had a 13 gigabyte hard drive in it.
Ew.
Oh.
It's a weird amount. That is that's very strange.
Okay, so
My PS2 has 16 megabytes.
Well, I mean, you don't need. That's kind of a lot for a PS2. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's
I
typical.
forgot to put the connector on.
For the time, that's very typical.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the connector on.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. I need this for the hard drive to actually work.
Right, because even I have a GameCube memory card that's like 128 megabytes, which is actually a shit ton for the time. But nowadays, most games are like 1,000 times that, literally, because there's games that are like 100 gigs.
Trying to get this connector on. There's no bent pins, so I don't know why it's not going on. You have to
Not
put
yet.
it on a specific way. So, yeah, a lot of laptops made around like the IDE era, you had to put one of these like special connectors on the pins. I think it was just meant to make it easier to swap out hard drives.
I love bending pins.
Okay, so that's on there. Now I just gotta slide this into the computer. Okay, I think it's in. And now the last 2 screws go here.
Oh, screw
Motherfucker.
that. That's a bad word. Don't say that. Don't fucking swear. Watch your fucking language.
Jesus,
I just randomly remembered a time I said "watch your fucking language" in the living room, and my mom heard me say that, and she was just like, okay. I was just joking around. I forget who I was talking to, like probably one of my siblings, probably my sister or something.
Yeah.
Something about this computer is that there's no built-in CD drive, even though this computer's from 2005. So
Nice.
I have to use this external one.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I haven't been able to use the disk drive in my computer yet, still, because when I got my when my brother gave me his old case a couple months ago, I remember we realized that the SATA cables won't reach, so I still have to get like this extender thing so that I can actually plug in my disk drive.
Oh, the SATA extension.
Oh,
Yeah, because I don't have anything like that, so I can't. My disk drive is in my computer, but there's no SATA cable hooked up to it, so I can't use it.
Yeah, see, the problem with my PC is that I don't have a optical drive port.
But yeah, my PC does have actually 2 optical drive bays, but I don't know if I'm gonna put a second one in here. Because this computer has only 4 SATA ports on the motherboard, and I've already used 3 of them.
Yeah.
Now let's see if this hard drive works.
Mine only has 4 SATA ports, all in which are would be being used if I could use my disk drive.
Oh, no boot sector on
Because
another hard drive.
Because I have 3 drives.
Well, the hard drive works. Wait, let me take my headphones off. I want to see if I can hear it.
Because I have my hard disk drive.
Yeah, it does work.
Because it
works.
I have my hard disk drive I got like in 2020, and then back on Prime Day I got 2 SSDs. They run really
Primary hard
good.
drive, 6GB HDD. Okay, good. So it does protect it. I should probably get pictures of all of these pages, of like the device info and like everything, so I know which drivers to download.
My only problem with my SSDs is that they're exactly the same, so physically there is no way, like, if I'm doing something in my computer, there is no way to tell the difference, because they look identical. And you could say, what if I tested, to see, like, if I unplugged one of them, go in, like, my File Explorer, see which one is and isn't in. One slight problem. One of them has Windows on it, and so if I unplug the one with Windows, I can't even get that far.
Onboard devices. I don't know if any of these yet. I need to figure out. Oh, you can't even see the screen.
Yeah. Because, yeah. My...
Whatever.
Yeah, because I use one of my SSDs for, like, all my games, and the other one for, like... I have my Windows installation and some other applications on there. Because I just know it's better to have that stuff on SSDs. A lot of my photos, videos, etc., those are all on my hard disk, because, I mean, I've had the hard disk since, like, 2020, so, and it would just be a hassle to transfer all of that, and kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
What?
Holy shit, that was too close.
What, are you supposed to avoid those, like, vortex things?
No. So, when the water turns green, that's when it, like, starts to hurt you.
Oh,
and then,
I didn't see that.
Oh, no, wait.
Okay.
That wasn't what happened. Hold on.
Now I gotta connect the CD drive.
Kind of like the maze
I don't know
from
where that
Hazy
port
Maze
is.
Cave in Mario 64, except instead of green, it's yellow, and it looks like gaseous piss.
I'm
love
gonna
the
try to
Hazy
imitate
Maze
what
Cave.
happened again.
Oh yeah, these CD drives have like a
Fuck.
special kind of USB connector. Looks like this.
Oh, I saw the green water.
Yeah.
And I just
Well,
bumped
I
right
was
into a
trying to
spike.
long jump, but then, I was trying to long jump, and I missed the water by, like, less than an inch when it turned green.
Oh.
Bro, can
Well,
you just
apparently-
get the...
Apparently I hit the 3-hour mark, like 52 seconds ago.
Okay.
This run is ending probably within the next 20 to 30 minutes then. I'm at 54 stars, which means I need 6
CD
more,
drive is
and then
connected.
I
I
can
do
play
know
the
this
last
works. So
Oh, and this is the second to last level in the engine room. Cool.
okay. So now that the drive's in and it works, and now I just have to get Windows installed.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, I just realized something. So I'm 3 hours into this run now, right? You know what that means?
What?
I have to use the bathroom. This happens
The
every.
bathroom.
This literally happens every time I speedrun this game in any percent. By the time I hit the 3-hour mark, I need to pee. Yes, I can hold it.
You need
No, I'm
to
not.
pee,
I'm
that
not.
is so crazy.
I'm not gonna piss myself right here because why the fuck would I do that? But yeah, I can definitely hold it. I'm a big boy, and as in a big boy, I mean I'm 18 years old. I should be able to hold it, and if I can't, there's a problem.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You better just hope it don't get worse.
Drive.
No, it definitely won't. It's not even that bad. I can definitely hold it. I remember there was a time when I was like 7. I remember I like needed to use the bathroom really bad. I forget why I couldn't. I think like someone was in it for a really long time. I lived with my grandma at the time because long story of its own, but not anything personal. But I can get to that in a minute. But I remember my family lived at my grandma's house at the time, and I remember someone was in the bathroom for a really long time, and I remember I needed to pee so badly that I was just like uncontrollably making noises. That was close.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was really bad, but then it got to the point where I got sick of waiting, so I knocked on my grandma's door because she had another bathroom in her bedroom. So I asked her if I could use it, and I did.
Nice.
What a relief. I don't know, I had to have been 6 at the time. I don't know why I said I was 7. But yeah, the reason I lived with... So, at the time, there was a reason I lived with my grandma. We only lived there for like 4 months, but this was at my old... When I lived at my old trailer back in 2000, like, whatever. Before it was destroyed in 2011. So, I remember in like November of 2010... okay, so my grandma's trailer was across the street from ours. So it was literally walking distance. It was not even a minute walking distance. I could cross the street and I'm already there.
Nice.
So I remember one day she said my cousins were over, And my brothers were already over there, so in my house, my dad was at work, my mom was on the porch, and my sister was in her room. And my mom and I were on the porch, and I told my mom I'm gonna go across the street to Grandma's house because my cousins were there, and I was just gonna hang out with them. So I cross the street, and I turn around, and I notice. So I look above the house, and I see smoke. And so I go back and I say to my mom, "What's that stuff coming out of the house?" And she crosses the street and she sees it too. And so our furnace, there was a problem with our furnace, I forget what. And so she had to like get my sister out of the house, and we had to stay at my grandma's until like the following February.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was. I forget exactly what happened, but there was an issue with the furnace. And so we couldn't live there for a few months. Fortunately, my grandma lived literally across the street.
That's good.
Yeah, so we just easily brought most of our stuff over, and there was no problem if we didn't bring anything over. Why did I open that? But anyway, you know that. So in February 2011, we lived in our house again, and then August 2011, it was destroyed. The end.
Damn.
Not the end, but I don't know. It was just kind of an annoying coincidence that our house was destroyed like half a year later.
Yeah.
Hurricane Irene. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate time for us.
Yeah.
On the bright side, when it happened, we were not home. We were in New Hampshire on vacation. And my mom.
That's good.
My mom gets a call from my grandmother, who she thought was being a bit dramatic when she was saying she was like her house was flooding, and so my mom wasn't too sure how to feel about that because my grandma sometimes exaggerates. So So after my mom hung up with my grandma, she immediately called my aunt, who lived about 2 minutes away driving. So she says she asked my aunt to go check on our house to see what the problem was, and my aunt says our house was underwater.
Oh.
So my mom like the next day had to drive 4 hours back to New York and back, you know, later that day to retrieve whatever she could.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But then after we were going to leave New Hampshire, because you know our vacation was obviously not forever.
Yeah.
That meant one important thing. We were technically homeless. Where were we gonna go until we could get a new house? Or not a new house, but we ended up staying later on, like in September 2011, we moved into this apartment for a while until we got our previous house. But we had like for like 2 or 3 weeks, we had nowhere to go, so we I remember we had for a little while that afternoon we went to my Nana's house, and while my parents apparently were trying to like figure out what to do, like trying to like ask for like some, I forget where they were, but like they were at like a town hall or something, I don't know, they were trying to like do something so that we had somewhere to live, and apparently they were trying to ask.
Yeah.
Apparently my dad apparently got really mad at that time because you know what they were trying to do?
What?
They were trying to ask him for money, and he says, and I think he the way he worded it to me like a few months ago, he said, and he had to say to them, like I think he said he like snapped at them because quote unquote we lost everything, and that was actually a true statement. We basically we lost everything. That wasn't even a lie. That was not an exaggeration. We were fucking homeless.
Yeah.
And they were asking us for money. And, like, if anything, that was completely backwards. So, fortunately, later that night, my parents picked us up, and while we had no idea where to go, my dad called my grandfather, and he was nice enough to let us stay there until, you know, we could get a place of our own a few weeks later.
That's good.
So, yeah, we were not homeless forever. We were only homeless. Well, I mean, were technically homeless when we moved in with our grandfather, but you know that was very temporary. It got very cold in here all of a sudden. But yeah, that was definitely a time.
Yeah. Scary, too.
Yeah. I mean, I was like 7 at the time, so I didn't really fully understand what was going on. I thought, like, I don't know, I was a little more hopeful with stuff that was already, you know, set in stone that wouldn't be able to happen. Like, I thought we could go back to the house and at least retrieve stuff, but I was told that, you know, basically not. Basically, they retrieved whatever they could.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's kind of funny, though? Or not funny, but, you know, just kind of funny, actually. So, at the house, we had this Wii. And the Wii was irretrievable. It was underwater, broken, whatever. A couple days later, my mom goes back to the back to that house to, I forget why, but she went there with my dad that time, and my mom noticed something interesting about it. So the first time she was there, the Wii was there, but it was broken. The second time she was there, the Wii was stolen.
What the fuck?
Why would you steal a broken Wii?
What the fuck?
To sell it on eBay for parts or repair.
I mean, yeah, sure, but
or to scam people for a profit,
or that,
or sell a wet Wii for $1 million. I don't.
Yeah, but nobody would buy limited edition broken Wii.
Yeah.
Oh god, this trackpad sucks. I hate these old trackpads.
Limited edition broken fucking Wii.
This is a track point. I love limited edition broken Wii. I hate these stupid tiny trackpads.
There's the difference between the Wii and the limited edition broken Wii is that the broken Wii doesn't work. That's it. That's the entire difference.
Yep.
But what if you try to fix it and get it to work? Shh. There is no way to get it to work.
It will no longer be a limited edition broken Wii, and there will be no more value. So do not fix the limited edition broken Wii.
Why? Yeah, but what if I want to use it?
You're
not. The point of the limited edition broken Wii is put it on display. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or wait.
Or what?
I got this
Go to
Wii
a
does
store and
not
trade
work.
it in for a new Wii.
Yeah, but that's a scam because the working Wii costs less. Don't ask me why. It just does.
Exactly.
Setup will complete in approximately 39 minutes.
I love 39 minutes. That's like 39 whole minutes.
I don't think that's true. Most of the time I've installed Windows XP has taken like 20 minutes.
That's awesome. Okay. We're about to go to the second to last level,
Installing
and this is
devices.
I am definitely gonna get a PB, which is good. Because I am like, I'm like 5 minutes ahead of my PB, which is actually really good.
Nice.
Now I just wait, I need to talk to Toad. That's right. I forgot I need to talk to Toad.
I gotta get
this level.
the drivers. I forgot about that. I need the drivers for this computer.
Drivers, more like car driver moment.
Drive me.
Luckily, Dell still has their drivers on their website.
Dell.gov? Wrong galaxy.
Like Dell still has like drivers for like 20-year-old computers on their website.
Gmail.gov.
I could just download those. Only thing, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do that after Windows is installed because I need to know what drivers to install.
Gmail.gov.
Gmail.gov.
The G in Gmail stands for gay. Totally. Gaymail.org.
Wario.org.
I was gonna say, isn't that
how?
I was gonna say, doesn't that redirect you?
Wario.com.
Yeah, Wario.com redirects you to the Texas Lottery.
Yeah. Very
Does it actually?
Yeah, if you go to Wario.com, it redirects you to the Texas Lottery. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know why, it just does.
That is so fucking weird.
Get some wings. Do you want some infernal wings? Like burn your asshole off? Inferno?
Yeah, sure. That's one way to word it anyway.
If you click on this link, it brings you to the Texas lottery.
Yeah.
Whoa, the winning numbers. Whoa, that one has
We're about to enter the final
number
level.
38. And this one has the number 27.
Also, I don't know if you
No,
heard it a minute-
82.
I don't know if you heard it a minute ago. My dad was in here a minute ago. He was asking me if I wanted quote-unquote burn your asshole off wings.
Nice.
That's exactly how he worded it, and the video probably heard him say that. Even if Discord didn't, because Discord tends to...
Oh, that was your dad?
Wait, you heard that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
I didn't get a chance to mute or anything, so like...
I was like, who the fuck was talking?
No, that was my dad.
I was like, that was your dad?
Yeah, that was my dad. And I don't need to say it a fifth time, do I?
No.
That was my dad. I said it anyway. Wait a minute.
Oh, regional.
I'm not
language
5 minutes ahead of
options.
my time. I'm 12 minutes ahead of my... Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Never mind. Why did I say that?
Not used to this keyboard.
I just have to beat the final level in less than 12 minutes to get the to get a new PB, which is actually very easy. 12 minutes is nothing.
Like typing on any like keyboard that's not like either my Mac keyboard or my...
Dude, I love macaroni and cheese keyboard flavor. What the fuck did I just say?
Wait, is it R10? Yeah.
I just I just randomly remembered there was this I thought someone just yelled my name. There was this back in elementary school in the book fair. I remember like there was this. They would always have for a while. They would have this chocolate scented calculator.
What?
I don't remember if it actually smelled like chocolate, but to be fair,
Right.
chocolate doesn't really have a smell. But it looked like a chocolate bar, and I think one of my friends thought it was edible, and I'm just like, it's not.
Edible
Huh?
calculator.
I think I think I did get it once. For
Nice.
some reason, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say for some reason they also had combs, but no, they didn't. It's just that picture day happened once on the same day as the book fair, so they had combs for picture day, and I think we had our pictures taken, and I think the book fair was later that day or something. I don't know. No! Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Why am I not skating? Burger King. I'm gonna be so happy if I actually do this level without dying this time. I thought I was about to jinx it mid-sentence.
Oh my...
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I think I died in this level like 1 or 2 times. I think only once. I think I almost died a second time, but I already knew at that point I wasn't getting PB. Because like I got to the cutscene right before the final boss, and I'm just like, okay, so I have to beat the level in 2 minutes, which means I have to do the first phase, the second phase, the third phase, and the 40-second cutscene afterwards, and then get the star in under 2 minutes.
No, 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 no,
Which
no.
wouldn't happen. That was
Yes,
just impossible.
I just remembered about that Mario 64 ROM hack.
Oh yeah, I was telling Jack Fox about that earlier. The one with "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, the one with
Minion.
Cave.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Hal Cave. I forgot about that one. Oh, the only textures that really come to mind are the Minion, Cool Mountain, and Fortnite, Womp's Fortnite. I'm just gonna call it. I don't remember what you called Womp's Fortress, but you changed the background to Fortnite.
Yeah, it was Womp's Fortnite.
That makes a lot of sense. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can get sub 325. Probably.
I haven't worked on that. I haven't worked on that ROM hack since.
Nice.
But
For a second, I thought you were playing Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I'm just like, how the fuck did you turn into Donkey Kong Country Returns?
I found pictures of the ROM hack.
SpongeBob me Bob, get the fuck out of here! Arr, 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 arr.
Here they are. Processing.
Are they the screenshots that you took when I was playing?
Yeah, one of them was taken by Domo.
Yeah, I know that. I know he took one of those, but I think he took ones
Which
that you
one's the
also
name?
took at the same time, but
Yeah. Whoa, setup is almost done.
what's taking them so long to send? Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, I forgot you made the walls in the cave in Dire Dogs the dinner.
Yeah. It's because I changed the name of Dire Docks to Dinner or something.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't.
All I
I
did-
wasn't in Dire Dogs. I was in Jolly Roger Bay, but like, for the textures, I guess were the same.
Yeah.
I guess they reused a lot of textures for both levels, which probably makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, all I really did here was just change the name of the level, the dialogue, and the textures.
It's like a new version of.
change
It's a new release of Mario 64. They changed the text from nobody's home now, scram to get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, and then there's the
It's Super Mario 65. That's it. It's
Yeah.
Super Mario 65.
I think I set the name of it to like Super Soup 64 or something.
Yeah.
Registering components.
Why are you like this, Bowser? What
Now
the
it's
fuck?
easier to help and to help others. If you need to find your way around Windows XP or
Check out
troubleshoot
the enclosed
programs,
instruction book. Why can I not hit Bowser?
enjoy using Windows XP. If you would like more details on the new features built into Windows XP, I've seen
Check out
this
the
setup
enclosed
screen so
instruction
many
book.
times that I know exactly what it's. That I.
If you need help on how to explore Windows XP, check out the enclosed instruction book.
The trackpad on this laptop sucks. Like, it's tiny, and it's also one of those crappy plastic ones that are
Whoa.
really hard to use.
Something just flashed outside. I don't think it was lightning, because I don't think there's supposed to be a storm today. I mean, I could be wrong.
Luckily, this computer does have one of those, like, track point things on the keyboard.
And also, luckily, there's a family guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that makes us laugh and cry. He's a family guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Family
Family Guy, I just remembered when I did that when I did that speed run yesterday. When I started recording, I started singing the Family Guy intro. It's just that I don't think I forgot to tell you because I think you were the only person in the call and you were deafened when I did it. So because
Here,
yeah.
this is the tiny trackpad.
Oh wait, you can't hear the music, I forgot.
Try the easiest Windows yet. Windows
How about I
XP makes it
don't?
easy to manage all of your information. We've enhanced
What is this,
My Documents
Protogen?
and My Pictures folders
What is this,
to make them
Protogen?
more useful.
You
I
sound
should
like the
install Protogen on the
Protogen
computer
rap
earlier.
right now. You sound like the Protogen
Stay
rap.
up to date. Windows Update provides you with critical software updates and hardware support files for Windows XP.
I love Windows
And Setup
XP.
gives you the opportunity to ensure that you have the latest software
I
to
steal
install
your
Windows
kids
quickly and
while
successfully.
they sleep.
For corporate customers,
Check
there
out
have
the
been great
enclosed
improvements
instructions
to the system preparation tool, as well as unattended setups. Why did I
Squidward
just
gaming.
Wait, voice just randomly changed while I was reading that.
I'm about to finish this run in like
It's a me, Waluigi.
Saving settings. Your computer will be faster and more reliable.
No, well,
Windows XP Professional not only starts
3:23:18
faster,
is my final time of this run. That is very awesome. New record. Boom.
epic.
I will now end the video while I am currently mid-sentence.